Somebody's got to go back and get a shitload of dirt.
What's up, guys? This is Heis. No, it's not. This is a black screen. Now it's Heis. And a camera that is not aimed properly. What else is new? I'm very prepared, obviously. Still not quite there. Why are you so challenged? Pow. More or less? Close enough. Howdy, everybody. I see that Evil Me is already here, destroying the economy. We've killed it. It's been gone. It's destroyed. How are we doing today, everybody? Good to see everyone. Evil Me, of course, thank you for 20 memberships gifted. And then another super chat here. We need a knee shirt. A knee shirt. Mechanical drawing of the Zoomy boy and the text zoom zoom. We'll have to get there. That'd be fun. We'll put that a pin in that on the merch list. Anyway, gonna be working on Montezuma in SolidWorks. Obviously not on Monday, but on Tuesday. It's Montezuma Tuesday. It's fine. I was running to the North Pole and back yesterday. I put out an announcement for it, but not sure if everyone saw it. Get with the time, stream elements. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to jump into Discord. It looks like Midland is here to join us, but, yeah. Hello, Midland. Poof. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, there you are.
I'm here.
I'm set to just always on. Let's do that. Okay. And let's see. TI Daily upgrading to an engineer. Thank you, friend. Snow VRGT. Happy late 100K. Thank you, friends. Yeah, that's still haven't really comprehended that that's the thing that's happened. But yeah, 100,000 subscribers. What the hell?
That happened less than 24 hours ago.
Was it less than 24 hours ago? Time is fake. No, it was more than 24 hours ago. That happened on Sunday night.
It was about
Sunday?
2. Yeah.
It's been within 48 hours. Time's fake.
48 hours ago.
But,
okay. Time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so.
Indeed. Liam A, today is Destroy Ice's Economy Day. Well, I mean, I guess, if you say so. Thank you, friends. Nathaniel Lombardi, I know it's a pain, but any updates on the hat? Sorry, I know you ask a bunch. You're fine to ask. It's been months, so we're slow. I haven't chatted with Leighton about the hat specifically in a minute. I know that Leighton's working on getting the website set up, and I've seen a production sample.
Somebody's gotta go
I
back
do
and
not
get a
know
shitload
if
of
they
dust.
have gotten further than that, so I'll have to follow up with Leighton. Perhaps he'll watch, but we're in the midst of overhauling all of the things, so...
6325, return to Steam.
Hello, Jersey.
Didn't time it right this time.
I do not see... I'm trying to scroll back. Leighton sent me a picture of the hat, but I'm not seeing it, so... Anyway,
Leighton, if you're in chat, resend the picture.
yeah, well, we shall get there. Anyway, as soon as I have an update, I will let all the engineers know via Discord and a YouTube post, Nathaniel. So, no worries. The economy, people looking for a fight right out of the gate. We like to beat you up, my friend. It's fine. Scott gifting 20 memberships. Thank you. And Camera Boy, did somebody say destroy the economy? Someone did. Thank you. We haven't even opened CAD yet, or shown CAD on stream. And Farm Shop Chronicles, Happy Hunge, otherwise, or Hunjed. Yeah, yes, that. Otherwise, good news. Santa Fe 1050 is being abated as we speak. So when Leighton said long game, he meant 2 months apparently. Well, there you go. That's awesome. And to Derp Derp, welcome to the conductors. Oh God, Chris.
Burp.
Yes, Burbs. Burbs have come and gone. Thank you, Chris.
All
50
the
memberships
burbs.
gifted. We haven't even gotten CAD open, and the economy has been blown up. That's the wrong screen. That's Discord. That's a picture of 491 being Samson. Let me change my Stream Elements setup here. We need to go to desktop and set it to that one? No. That
Nope.
one?
Not
No.
that one.
That one. That one. There we go.
That one?
That one.
That one.
one.
That one. Okay. Yes, we have
We'll get there
our
eventually.
we have our little boy. And last time we got the pilot done and we got the smokestack base done. It feels a lot more put together. So
Dude, on the pilot, did we ever get the center weird strut thingy on the bottom?
we did not. We can look into that next. And then of course we don't have the coupler and all that. The pilot, whatever it is. I don't know what it's not a coupler. The link? Maybe?
The pilot.
The
pilot
economy at
thing?
least take me out to dinner first. Jeez. Maybe. Matthew Bowker, 2 months. Thanks, Heist. Well, thank you. Cab. People are saying cab. Yes. Brett's going to do the cab in SolidWorks at some point. So we have the vague idea of the cab, and that would obviously put it together a little bit better. And I guess I could do more work on it and then give it to Brett and be like, hey, but he might just redo it anyways. So I don't know. I don't know. It would make it look more complete, or domes or something. But I do know.
Is there a way to potentially import a separate section of the model and put it in to make it look a little more complete on stream?
What do you mean?
Something that is critical to the function of this engine that holds the water and coal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if Brett sent me the tender assembly, I could use that, but... So, anyway. I don't have the tender, otherwise I could, but anyway. Joey the Cat, engineer this time? What has this world come to? Thank you, friend. 10 months. This time as engineer. And Admiral Mustachio. Hi, 4 months, 10 days of free memberships. Thanks all. Folks are far too kind in these streams, and I very much appreciate it. Corey Gibson, with $10 saying running gear. That would be more exciting. I do have one thing that I want to start with, though, because I'm going to forget otherwise. I have stuff that I don't even have to model. And I say this thanks to Caleb Leach of Leach Locomotive Works. We have builder's plates. Number plates. Sorry. Let's see. Can we... we have 2 flavors, so we can get those both in order here. Let's get some... no, go away.
Also, apparently saying his name summons him. Hi, Brett!
Ah! Hi, Brett. Joey the
Say it
cat.
3 times quickly backwards.
Brett.
Treb.
Turb, something like that.
Turb.
Turb.
Turb. I was gonna
The
assume.
Turb.
I was trying to do your hold name, and I was like, Dlobby. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, that.
Something like
Wiener
that.
blob.
You can't have the tender. It's not done, but I can send you the builder's plate if you'd like.
Oh yeah, if you've got the builder's plate, we're already doing plates in general because Caleb made the front plates for us.
Yavol. Are you going with the star for now?
I have the star and the number, so I'm gonna put both of them in, just for funsies.
Oh, and just be able to toggle between.
Yeah.
Look at you, fancy. Yeah,
Yes.
it's going in the 3/4 Discord. There you go.
Thank you. All
That's
right.
only the one builder's plate, but
Right. We'll have to get the other one at some point. Good God, the top chats, they're just violent.
It just keeps going.
They just keep going. I want to...
and it don't stop coming.
They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Sounds like a good time, honestly.
Hey, man.
Oh my.
Why can't I flip
Lines.
the alignment here? Why won't you flip the alignment? Spin! How do I rotate parts and assemblies again? There's a button for
Spin?
that.
Spin's not here.
I'll be completely honest, I don't know how to once you've put it in the thing. I always rotate them as it's being inserted.
Well, we could do that. I haven't done anything else with it. Pow, delete it. Okay, I'm gonna get these top chats before they run away. Joey the cat gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. No name 152. Congrats on 100K. Thank you, my friend. Colton's Taylor, proudly a part of the ES&D for 10 months. Thank you. TI Daily, 12 months of being fireman, time to upgrade to engineer. Happy 100K subs. Also, the only person who spells up my name said like necktie. Oh, well, as I said, TI Daily again. Ty Daily. How about that? We can do that. Gamer boy, it's the economy. Get him. Thank you, friend. Stellar Elk 5135 Brakeman for 7 months.
Elk.
It's a very good name. Congrats on 100K. You're on 7 months gifted memberships. Like I said, people are very kind in these. TrueNub Gaming, nearly a year toiling behind the firebox of the Heist engine. Glad to see you made it to 100,000. Here's to 100,000 more. I've really enjoyed watching you grow, but for now, the beans. Yes, thank you. Railman 1225. Hey, Heist, did you know wheel arrangement is back? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean, but thank you.
Wheel arrangements back on the menu, boys.
Yes.
I was about to say, is that a podcast?
Blues Crew. Member for 13 months, The Rods. If we have to. I might have to respond to that if it's Blues Crew asking for it. That would make it look nicer.
That would be a good one.
Mason Kukendall, congrats on 10 to the 5th subscribers. Yes. Thank you for the math.
Expressed in scientific notation, no less.
Indeed.
Remember, all we need to do to hit 1 million is you all need to get 10 of your friends to subscribe to Mark.
It's true. That's how that works, right? Mr. Creeperboy 595. Hi, Heist. Can you censor out swear words? We try to on all the videos. On live streams, no guarantees. I am a bit of a sailor's potty mouth of a human, so I apologize. But that's kind of who I am, and I try to be genuine. So I'll try and be good, but it always happens. And then here's Chris saying "fuck the economy." So sorry, Chris Gill. Fuck the economy. Have you given the Disneyland Railroad Simulator a look? No, I haven't actually.
Huh?
Oh boy! Oh. They say
That'd
it's
be kind of a fun one.
that would actually be fun. I've heard it's a ridiculous sim. So of all things, it has to be Disneyland. PTSD.
Huh?
They say it's very accurate in the way it simulates steam locomotive operation. Just wanted your thoughts if you have used it. I haven't yet. We'll have to do that though. That'll be fun. A101A, 14 months and 100K subscribers. Sadly, it was a little late. Did you miss anything? Either way, can't see more for 14 months. Well, we posted the one video about the steak. The boys, the nerds, made a wonderful tribute video and made me live react to it and record it right as 100K happened. And we'll probably edit that up in some way and post it as well. They also organized and got me a T12 in SN3 that'll be in the background at some point when Leighton returns from his travels. And Brett made me a hyacinth. Brett made me a
gift.
Brett made me a hyacinth right in front of me, and I made all kinds of jokes about parrots while he's bending a pair of bolt cutters, not having any clue that he's doing this expressly for me.
You said that, it's like, oh yeah, something like that.
I'll just bring him up on the stream. Look, it's my own bird.
I want my bird.
I want my bird.
The T12 was fun and sentimental, but Leighton and I agreed you needed something stupid to go along with it.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfectly stupid. Brett came to the shop on Saturday and started bending these bolt cutters with the torch, and I'm like wondering what in the hell he's doing. I'm like, what, you got a weird bolt? You could have just bought a parrot to do it for you. Making all the jokes. The Monty Python dead parrot joke. That's actually a pair of channel locks or whatever it is. All of the memes, just hamming it up, assuming that he's actually bending a pair of bolt cutters to do some stupid thing on one of his project vehicles. And no, he's making me a stupid fake pair of bolt cutters. Which, when I got that picture, I died laughing afterwards because...
I'm glad.
Yeah, that was hilarious. So... So in other words, you missed a little bit, but not that much, A101A. Trainer 97. Hello, Heist and Company. So the first ever Montezuma Tuesday. Yes, Zuma Tuesday. Well, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Will 491 and B20 be gobbling on turkey too? Presumably at some point. Me Crusher, congrats for 100K. Have a great turkey day. Thank you, everybody. I'm excited for turkey later this week. Caboose turkey. Ooh.
Wow.
Downtown Arrow Productions, congrats on 100K, thank you. Official Nickel Plate Road YouTube channel. Official Nickel Plate comment, congrats on 100K. From the Nickel Plate Road themselves, thank you.
It's high praise.
Wink.
Ice's silver play button. I'm on my way, Heist. Unfortunately, I'm traveling with the Pony Express, so it'll be a while. Yeah, YouTube has not even asked me or given me the option to get verified yet and all that. I've passed 100K, but they've not told me that I can have my button yet, which apparently takes up to months sometimes. So we shall see. Anyway, Glenn Holland, you sent a meme and hashtag meme that's relevant to a Montezuma stream, so enjoy that. Well, I guess I'll have to look. Let's see. From Glenn.
From Glenn, I can only imagine it's something delightful.
Yes,
Oh, no.
it's delightful
channel
at
is it?
in your expense. It's on stream now.
Oh no!
Thank you,
Ah,
Brett.
Great.
I saw that.
I
in
haven't even
memes, and I was
found
like,
it yet. I found the meme from earlier, which I hadn't seen before.
Oh, the memes of your face being a thing.
Oh, that's yeah.
There's so many of them. Oh, this is
The
beautiful.
Hammond vibe is a good one.
Hey Glenn, when's 6325 returning to Steam?
Yeah, come on, Glenn. Go put a fire in it. Anyway,
Put a fire
Yeah.
in it. It'll work.
happy Thanksgiving to
sure.
you, the 3/4 gang, and the rest of the crew. Thank you, friend. Realman1225.
GNW
Ah!
won't mind.
That's what it is. The wheel arrangement mod for Deer All Valley is back. That makes more sense. Okay. Also, congrats on Heist. It's been crazy how last year you rode the DNS for the first time, and while looking up narrow gauge stuff, you found a small channel called Heist. Well, there you go. You found us, and now it's a less small channel apparently. That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Jordan Freeman, on my way back from trip to Universal Orlando. You're wondering who's my favorite character from Shrek. Yours was Gingy and Donkey. I have, honest to God, not watched Shrek probably since the year it came out. So that means I'm overdue for a rewatch for the memes, I think. But as a child, I liked Donkey because he was annoying, and I was also annoying. So, you know. Shrock. Exurios, the 8th month. Thank you. And Grateful Lead. Uh-oh. The man himself. Evening, boys. I hope you're all doing well as you've been pushing it. You've been having fun pushing salt the past few days, and so far you're at 18,000 tons pushed with your D9 this week. That's casual. Casual 18,000 tons.
Casual.
The Israeli locomotive. Could Monty haul 5629? On flat track, I don't think so. I don't. Let me look. Like,
Well, which 5629 is he talking about?
I don't think it matters. I don't think it could. I mean, the big R5629 is 844,000 pounds, if I remember right.
Well, I mean,
I don't think it could do it.
The other one's just a lot of razor blades.
The other one is a lot of. It could do that, piece by piece.
So's Montezuma.
It's true. Glenn Holland, you ask myself, when? A lot of things on a regular basis. One day, my guys. One day, have an extra 5. Thank you, my friend. Yes, when a lot of things happen, then 6325 shall return to Steam. And Caden Burns, hey guys, congrats on 100k ES&D forever. All right, we got to the bottom of the top chats. Thank you all so much. I'm going to resume trying to put this builder's plate in. Insert components. The number plate, POW. Okay, how do you rotate it when you're inserting it? Oh, I guess there's a button right here.
There's a little button panel on the bottom left.
Let's see, 270. Oh, where did it put it?
Where did it put now?
I hit. Oh, it's right there, and it did not spin it. Stupid SolidWorks.
Or did it spin it the wrong axis?
Oh,
may
that
need
could
to do
be
a
it.
different axis.
All right.
Z.
I just pushed the start button on the 3D printer for the first time.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Unrelated, but a little bit nerve-wracking.
I'm gonna jump back into my server. I need to go talk to someone real quick.
Okay, bye,
I'll be back.
Jersey.
Bye, Jersey.
Bye, Jersey.
Train Nerd 97, you got big news. Big Boy 4014's plan to go back on tour all over UP system next year, 2024. Freaking finally. Yeah, that's exciting. I'm excited to see that do the thing.
Go see the big thing.
The big thing. I want to see it again.
Large lad.
The largest lad.
Thief.
Why is this? Why is the? Oh, I guess we're trying to rotate about Z, which is, oh, Z is not up. Why is Z not up? Okay, it's my own stupidity
go join
today.
Jersey in his server. I might be back later.
Okay, bye. Grateful
Bye.
Led hashtag salty boy. You are a salty boy.
See, it's actually poetic that Grateful is here because he's pushing 18,000 tons of salt, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be asking him, can you add a Zuma to that, please?
Could be. Railman 1225, the other is now Razor Blades. Ouch. Grand Truck Western 5629 cringed in road heaven at that remark. Jensen 2, albeit from the other place. What, underneath a fridge? There we go.
He was number 1.
He was number 1.
Which works for Jensen or the Zumi.
That's true.
I feel like which number plate is more synonymous with Zumi?
The star is as built.
Star is as built.
Which, it's kind of a hodgepodge of an engine. We've kind of decided it's going to be receiving upgrades that it didn't have as built, but I think, to my knowledge, the intent is to paint it as built and kind of finish it as built.
That's the thought that I've had.
So I guess we could really get away with either. I like the star, but
I'm gonna try and get both
her.
of them in the same place. So
yeah,
as built paint makes me very happy.
Yes.
I mean, I would love to see it black with a dynamo and a pile light, the modernized.
And a Ridgeway, which is why the fuck not?
And a Ridgeway, just to watch my brain explode.
We're gonna twist that knife.
Just see, now in the middle of the night, as an April Fool's joke, Brett and Layton are gonna sneak into the garage and stick a Ridgeway on Zuma.
And do it up in LGB paint as well.
Okay, how do we now position this in the center of that?
I'd make the outer diameter concentric with the smoke box face.
Okay.
And then make the back of it planar with the hinge face or something.
Oh yeah, I did that already. All right, so
okay.
that's oh god. Woo! Woo!
Uh-oh. It hasn't broken on stream yet.
It's prepped to roll over now. Let's not do that. No tummy scratches for the Zoomy boy.
There it goes. It's a prop.
It is. That's how you take off. You spin the one. Joey the Cat, an official Heist It Depends shirt when. We are starting the new store, and when the new store starts to do well, and we can get into more Mimi shirts, then yes, we will look into that. It Depends is obviously a classic Heist meme at this point, so yeah.
Flip it to be upside down, Mark.
I just made it the other way. Fine.
Oh, okay.
It's upside down now.
If you've set it to one bow.
It's upside down.
Somebody get me a lime.
Limes. We need a shipment.
I need an entire shipment. Parallel. There we go. Okay. All done mating there. So we've got that. Anyway, Rooted Rail Fan, congrats on the 100K subscribers, Mark. Thank you. The Steam Guy, congrats on 100K. Would I do video on blowback? Like fire coming out the fire door? It's no fun. I'd want to film one of those happening to really get that, but hopefully we don't have that happen.
Launching the C-19's fire doors into the tender.
Well, oh god. I guess it is the oil burner blowback, which is, yeah, that. Pow!
Boom!
The economy. Well, I was having a good week. No stream on Monday. Everything was great. I thought I could recover for a bit, but no! Seems like everyone gets paid on Tuesdays, apparently. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Okay, so we've got the number 1 plate put in. And now we will go mate, and we'll grab... Can we just make those just like that? Pow. Okay, now how do we... I guess we can make that edge of the star be parallel with that edge. Like that. And then, again, that with the smoke box door, tangent, pow. And so now we get to pick. What do we think, viewers? We'll put it up to a poll for now. Obviously, we can change on the fly here, but start a poll. Star or 1?
It's the star of our hearts.
See what the people say. What do the people say?
It's jumping a whole lot.
Sir Liv, how's your Thanksgiving prep going? I haven't prepped a gosh darn thing. I actually need to follow up. I'm hanging out with Goose and Caboose for Thanksgiving, so I need to check in and see if I should bring something, because I feel like I should bring something or make something. Oh, I should make cheese pita. Oh, I've got all of the tools. I haven't made it before. That would be very fun. Anyway, I need to circle up and see about that. I'm not doing the big work because Caboose is hosting the Sweetheart, so. Also recommended you and CRM to Samantha Brown of the Travel Channel for next time she's filming in Denver. Wow. All right.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you. That would be cool.
Swanky.
And Blues Crew gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Blues Crew. We're about 50-50, but 53% say the number 1, so.
Smitty it is.
Smitty, Werman, Jaeger, Manjensen, or Werbin.
6325.
Or 6325
Return to Steam.
return to Steam. Yes.
Hi, I'm back.
Okay, so if we hide the star, well, let's look at it both ways. There's number 1. That does add a very nice sense to it. We've got a plate on this thing. It feels official now. Oh god, I want to put the freaking boiler braces on it because that looks goofy without them. Anyway, let's see, and then if we hide the other one and put the other one on, pow.
Bizarre how much that changes the look of it.
It is, isn't it?
It
looks so much more American now.
It looks so much more
That
complete.
looks much better.
All right, live with the number 1,
That's
but we
a
got to
vibe.
see both. And now I will download the builder's plate that Brett made and post that in. What about number 1 within a star? Well, that would be neat, but that's not historic.
Yeah.
Blues Crew, I want it's fine as a shorter? A shorter? You mean a sweater? A short? A t-shirt?
Short sleeve sweater.
Your voice to text did not do you any favors there. DNRG number 1, return to Steam. We're going to keep breaking the
That's the
economy until we
plan.
have a place to store the Zuma. You're goddamn
Actually-
right. That is the plan.
DNRG1 return to existence.
I got a copy of 6325 returned to Steam in the mail.
I love that you did.
Good.
I love that. What did Jersey get for Secret Santa? 6325 returned to Steam.
It's even funnier than that. I didn't. This
it's-
isn't a Secret Santa thing.
Somebody
Someone
just
pre-ordered
sent
this.
you a copy of
Yeah.
6325
Yeah.
returned to Steam.
Yeah.
Dies.
He's dying.
You've
Go
killed
away
me.
from the light.
You've killed me.
Yeah, I just got this, man.
Thank you, whoever made that happen. That's hilarious.
Sultry, I think.
It was
Good.
sultry.
I think we're also still debating just turning Secret Santa into send everyone 6325 return
We
to
were
Steam.
discussing it.
The Secret Santa is everyone gets the Grand Trunk. Oh my god.
That's what's
Everyone
secret
gets
about it.
Yes, very good.
That.
That one. That one. Okay.
That one.
That one.
Jeez. 6325 return to Steam. Yes. That's the men want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. Okay.
Oh, I don't think I've mentioned the really funny thing that happened today.
Uh-oh. What was really funny?
The lead modeler of Railroader reached out to me.
Oh lordy. Okay. Dare I ask?
I pointed out that the Heavy Pacific in the game did not have safety valves at all. So, you know, he was like, thanks and whatever, and I pointed out a couple more things, like front-end throttle that it shouldn't have, and PS4 plumbing, but the PS4 plumbing is apparently a creative choice.
Well,
I still don't think it should have a front-end throttle, though.
if they're taking the feedback, you know,
I hope so.
If they're actioning like that, that will bring
They're
a smile to
doing
my face.
better than some.
Well, the bar is on the floor. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, if there's improvement seen, then good.
Certain components, builder's plate.
Builders.
Circling
Uh-oh.
to the Zoom.
Uses the font Cook 8384 Roman font, which is not available.
Uh-oh.
Would you like me to send you that?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me
Gee, I wonder who among us would have this font.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Yeah, let me delete that, and then
Modus.
I guess I need to know how to install that. But anyway,
It'll be fine.
I wonder why it needs the font when it's already been extruded. I guess so you can rewind it as a sketch.
Wait, what needs the font? What specific component needs the font?
His computer.
my PC.
He just needs to install the TrueType and it should work.
Okay. But I'm wondering what component of it uses that
The builder's
font,
plate.
if that makes sense. That's not the font it should be using.
How dare you, Brett? You're using the wrong.
It's the font I use. Meh.
That's fine. I didn't make the correct one back then. Now I do have it.
Well, Brett,
Spoiler, I've used your Cook font for pretty much everything because it's generic enough. Like, yeah, this looks
Okay,
better.
I will send you both.
Oh boy. I'm not redoing that plate.
that
That plate
way
was a
he can-
pain in the ass.
So that way he can import the plate and then change the font.
I wish that was how it worked.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't
Theoretically,
have that
that's how
much.
it works, but
I don't have
solid
that
doesn't
experience
work.
in Solid.
solid does not work. It's true.
Oh, it does not work.
Okay. There's
Dark-
one.
Darknut 96 high speed like fucking. We're renaming diesel because it's cheaper as sad SolidWorks noises. No, we're not doing that.
And there's the other.
Since when do we ever do anything the easy way?
Easy way. What's that?
If we work on Steam, we don't do stuff the easy
I was
way.
gonna say.
Blues
Yeah.
Crew, that was autofill and not me, and it's fine. It's fine. T-shirt. I had a feeling that was what was going on. And the Undead Hooligan, thanks for the help, Heist, working on the train now. Awesome, you're welcome. Apocrypha, Darkbane, Zoomy Boy with wall shirts and a snow wedge. No,
Yes.
but yes, but no, but yes.
Yes.
Do I just?
I want the plow that goes all the way up to the headlight on the K28, so it's just twice the height of the locomotive.
Ah, yes.
I was gonna say.
too much plow.
The
No.
K28 with big plow energy.
All right.
Brace the plow from the freaking cab.
Pretty much, and then the cab falls off.
Yeah, you know.
All right. Theoretically, those fonts are now installed, so if we insert components and we grab the builder's plate, pow! Okay, there we go. There we go.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess, do we just put it on the one side because we're going to have the actual Baldwin plate, the correct plate, eventually on the other side?
Yeah, this one I think goes on the engineer side.
And I believe,
now I understand.
I
Okay.
believe that Caleb was actually working on the, I believe Caleb was actually working on the actual plate for it. So, or at least we talked about it. I don't know if he's made it in SolidWorks or not, but pow.
I now
I
understand.
thought you said you were
You could-
putting
why
that
you
one
need
on.
the-
Oh, never
Need
mind.
the font.
Okay.
You
well,
could shoot in that one as a reference if you want for make sure they're the same size.
right.
Now, is this where we find out the contour of the builder's plate and the contour of the smoke box is a little bit different?
Nope. They're bang on because Brett knows how to do a radius.
Excellent.
Okay. Strasbourg Rail Fan
That
90.
is an
Send help.
extremely nice looking paint.
Send help. I just spent $2,000 on an O-scale model. Jesus Christ.
Oof.
O-scale is expensive.
Yeah.
Godspeed. But
Yeah.
new trains. New trains.
New train's good.
But
I'm not sure that the Lionel Strasbourg 90 is worth $2,000.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not. It's terrible.
I hope
Holy
it's not
shit.
that. But, I mean, yeah, Lionel.png. They
No,
made
I
choices.
actually made a list of stuff that is wrong with it, like egregiously wrong.
Don't ruin
Oh, yeah.
Friendo's day if they don't want their day ruined. Anyway.
Oh, it was that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Adam Cordell, 20 Polar Express trips down,
Like
93 to
zoinks.
go. Good looking chooch you've got there. Thank you, friend. God, I don't even want to think how many
God.
polar trips we have left to go.
Don't say it.
Don't say
Silence.
it. Don't say it.
I purposefully
say-
did not say the amount of days left in the briefings, unlike
Make
certain...
like a lamb
certain
and
someone else.
silence.
On the 30th day of Polar, Jeff Taylor said to me.
Fuck!
The world famous Jeff Taylor.
The world famous. I believe, well, yeah.
Hello.
Back from vacation now, the world famous Jeff Taylor.
I was gonna
Indeed.
say.
Vacation.
How do we... SolidWorks...
Mr. and Mrs. Cockatoo had a nice holiday in Durango.
Mr. and Mrs. Cockatoo did have a nice holiday in Durango. Beautiful. Fox, happy 100k heist. Let's build the Zoomy boy. Hell yeah. Let's see.
So is this going to be Zoomy Boy by 250k?
I could not even begin to guess.
I'll be back again.
Maybe a place for the Zoomy Boy by 250.
I bet you there'll be a place for the Zoomy boy. I bet you there'll be a place for the Zoomy
There
boy
may
by
be.
Hope.
150.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
there will probably be a partially assembled Zoomy boy by 250.
It's a locomotive. It's not exactly a simple
Pardon
thing
me.
to make.
So
Hang on.
So I guess maybe more realistic, hopefully, TM would be Zoomy Boy by 500k.
I have no idea. I've got no idea. All I know is that Jimmy Booth, when he made his live Steam C16, went through and said, I'm going to make a part every day. And there was a couple days that he didn't get to do a part, but most every day he made at least one part for the engine. And making one part a day, it took him like 3.5 years to make it.
Of live Steam.
And that's live Steam. This is probably less complex than that live
the
Steam
C16?
C16, which is hilarious. But it is bigger.
No.
So
That you've got a point.
I really don't understand how to grab points on this dealio to get it to mate properly. Because it's showing me the midpoint of the circle there, but it's not wanting to let me have
Reference
it. Yeah.
Maybe you have to reference something else, then reference it? Maybe?
I guess I could set a distance. No, it's not letting. It won't let me set a distance. I can set a tangent to it. Ideally, it would line up like evenly with the stack or the saddle. No, not that. What if we do that edge? No.
I just got a text from Dusty that says Mr. and Mrs. Cockatoo, huh?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Dusty.
Dusty, since you're apparently watching, yes, I can run Polar Friday.
Is there Polar Friday?
There is. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to see what Alyssa's schedule is. I might be able to make it out.
Speaking of Polar, can we clear up right here, right now, that the supposed prequel is not real and people should stop posting it and believing it?
That was posted by a satirical website, everybody.
What?
There's been
a
there's been a meme going around about a prequel to Polar Express featuring actual what's his bucket, Tom Hanks, as an actor in it, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" and I'm like, "Stop with the Christmas!"
They could just remake Polar Express so it isn't so uncanny.
I was gonna say they could just make it live action so it's not Uncanny Valley.
They could make that movie for next to nothing in terms of live action budget, and I don't know why they haven't.
They have the actual engine just on standby.
Right. It just got new stuff and it got a new coat of paint.
Okay, I'm
Looks
just gonna
very
put
shiny.
it. I'm just gonna put it there. Why is the builder's plate have a rebuild error? Text update failed.
Text update failed?
Yeah.
Don't touch it. You'll break it. Don't touch it.
Roger that. Leave it with
I have
the
no
error.
idea what the deal with it is. If the rebuild error bothers you, delete the plate for now because I have. Yeah.
Okay, leaving it.
That
as
was
is.
one of those. That was one of those parts that, like, 90% of the way through making it, it suddenly turned cursed and nothing would fix it. And it's like, okay, sure.
I see.
I guess it just has this now.
I guess it just does.
Suddenly witchcraft.
It's fine.
Also, Brett, to confirm, the official Colorado Railroad Museum account says Polar is Black Friday through December 23rd.
Woo.
No, it's not. We have Monday,
I was gonna
Tuesday
say,
off. Don't you put
that's
that
not
evil on us
correct.
yet. It starts
That is-
on Wednesday next week until December 23rd. We have the 27th and the 28th off. Anyway.
Oh god, is it all the way through December this year?
The 23rd, yeah. Every single day.
Oh, fuck.
That's how it was last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
I seem to recall just like it sticks to the same schedule until the last week and then it's just hell week.
No, there was a 23-day stretch.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
And this time it's a 25-day stretch. So
Ugh. The 25 days of Polar.
25 days of Polar. My true love gave to me a broken Johnson Bar return spring. Thanks, 20.
Did she actually break it?
Oh yeah, it sheared right off. Yeah.
Well, that's because you were talking shit when it was.
When it
other
was yeah,
reasons.
yes, it's fine. Details.
I didn't hear. Is this what was? Did she actually like do it on a run, or was that
No, it
just
was-
the cause of her cornering the bar here and there?
No, we came in and we were hustling the engine. It was outside, and I looked down, and the spring was just like cocked and dangling, and I'm like, huh, that's not supposed to be like that.
Huh.
So we fixed it, and knock on wood, it's
Well, there you go.
still working. So
Knock
we'll
on
see
wood.
if it breaks on Dusty and goes ka-thunk into the corner. So
Ugh. He was the OG. He was the first one to experience her doing that.
That's true.
And I think the one to experience it most catastrophically.
I was
yeah,
gonna
while
say,
out on a
didn't that
run on the
happen
CNT
on
at high
Converse?
speed. Yeah.
For- At the museum, it corners itself, breaks loose, and briefly runs at 20 miles an hour. On the cats, it broke loose and was already at 20, so it briefly ran 70.
Yeah. And hey, at the museum, we're not usually pulling that hard, so like you usually catch it. It's not a big deal. But now the spring is shorter and it's a lot more tense, and the Johnson bar doesn't make any noise.
Oh, good.
It doesn't do the
Ooh.
fatink like
Tink,
no, it's just
tink, tink.
tight now. So anyway,
Good.
Let's see. Corey Gibson won't be too much longer on Montezuma Mondays. The stream will be in a garage somewhere with Greasy Heist smashing his hands while wrenching on things. So we can dream. Sir Liv, Dream Photo Charter, Reunite, RGS 20 and 41 plus Goose 7 on the DNS for Snowbound at 38. Bonus if they could borrow a K27 from C&T. God, that would be Foamer Boner dreams of all time, but would never happen. Apocrypha, Darkbane, safety save, got it. Also, Zoomy Boy and Pee-wee need to double head. Why? So Pee-wee can provide more tractive effort than the Montezuma?
That's how we build the B unit. Oh my god.
We just buy a
Build a hat for Pee-wee.
hat.
Glass.
See, also, Mark, when the show eventually transfers to the garage, that's when myself, Boo, and Casey come out and set up like a whole studio.
Yeah, basically, we're gonna get lighting and things, and we're gonna have to. We may not stream everything when we get there, but we're gonna have to time lapse the shit out of it. That's what's going on. Anyway, the economy. It's already too late for me, but the SolidWorks file can still be saved. Yes, we saved it. Thank you, friend. And Catherine. Oh God, Hinojosa. If I had to guess, love being a member. Also build the Zoomy Boy. Yes, thank you. All right.
Do you have parts that you're doing this week already? Have you decided?
No. People
I
have
think you
suggested
should
many
do
things, but
crank pins and a connecting rod.
that sounds like a wise choice.
That's
If
my
that
vote.
if that goes too quick, add the axles.
Oh yeah, God.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have axles.
We had axles.
We're working on the lathe this week.
We had axles. Where'd they go? Oh God, that's right. There were much sadness was had, so we got rid of the axles. in the many rebuildings of the frame width.png.
Oh no.
Nazu, hello everyone. Hard to believe it's almost at 2 years. Zuma, she looks beautiful. Keep up the good work. Also Minecraft soon. Oh God, yeah. I need to join the Minecraft server. We if you haven't heard, Engine Crew's available to the server, and it sounds like it's going to expand to all channel members soon. Mick and Boo are hosting a Minecraft server with a fun bunch of mods, and Brillbus is going insane, making trolley systems in it, and Mick made a Magma Arizona little 242 it steam engine in it. All kinds of chicanery going on there. So, yeah.
Should bust out my Mason.
You should. But we need to play Minecraft. We'll probably stream that maybe later this week. I don't know. That would be a lot of fun to celebrate and have a happy Thanksgiving and all that. So, anyway, Dusty.
Should I talk to you about Minecraft?
Oh, Dusty went home sick tonight. If John Spar's bring
I
it
just
breaks,
received
it's
that
on.
text.
It's on Jeff. That'll get a cockatoo sound out of him.
What's today? Are they running tonight?
They
Today's
are.
Tuesday.
Tonight's the last night before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Unless they're running tomorrow. I don't think they're running tomorrow, but I don't know. I think tonight's the last one.
Shows how in the loop I am.
Oh, and Dusty's Dusty.
I got
and will
that
chat about
text
that.
too.
Yep.
I got that text too.
We don't need to talk about that on stream.
Nope, not on stream.
Thanks, place that we love with all the
Thanks.
bottom of our heart.
Yep.
Anyway,
These people that we love so much.
William S. upgraded to a fireman. Thank you. And Thomas Reeks, I believe. Thanks to the Economy Breakers for another month. 10 months as Brakeman on freeload, and we're gonna have to rename the Brakeman tier the Hobo tier.
Somebody's got to go back and get
And
the
William
shit
S.
loaded.
gifting 10 memberships. Thank you. All right, let's do a crank pin, shall we? Let's make a new part. Shrock. Okay. Yep. Click check mark. Rename part. It's 25. Main crank pin.
I just got another text and it made me frown.
Uh-oh.
Long and short, it has to come completely apart to fix. For the second time? Third time?
It's fine.
Ugh.
It is fine.
We're just gonna leave it alone. 91 did it for how many years, and it was so much worse on her.
Cool. Nazu, antimatter may or not be rebuilding the Penzi, and you found out how to fly. It's neat and fun here. I'm glad. And William S., as much as you like to break the economy, you have to save that for another stream. No worries, my friend. We appreciate you. Okay. Crank pin. All right. I've never taken a crank pin out of a choo-choo. Are they just press fit, Brett?
Yes.
Okay, and so they wouldn't have like a boss on the backside as a shoulder or anything. Yeah, that makes just a press fit, and then it's gonna have a radius.
God damn it, lady.
It's press fit, and then it'll have a little shoulder to kind of clearance the rod laterally away from the wheel.
Right.
Question.
What
and
the
it will.
fuck?
It will have a little shoulder on the outside face.
Something,
though.
something, Apollo, something, cat, something.
Yeah,
was a-
cat.
I was about to say, like, to the person who was
Touch
saying
purple.
censor the swears, this stream has a bunch of people who work
We are
in various
actually-
aspects
We
of
we
railroad
we are
preservation.
we are
Railroaders.
sailors, railroaders. We swear like sailors. I'm sorry. And
We're
Goose's fucking
sailors,
cat. Goose's fucking cat is not going to not be a fucking idiot. So
Yeah,
sorry,
he just knocked over like a TV tray that I had a pack of Oreos on.
as
Oh,
you
no.
do.
Luckily, it was closed and they didn't go everywhere. But I think he was sniffing at me.
Your cat
He's
is
a
just
little
chaotic
shit.
neutral. Okay.
ETW Gaming says, "Sorry I'm late, but
What up? What up?
Here,
And
here, buddy.
Northwesterner,
don't
I
fucking
believe
call that
that's what
hand.
that is, says,
Yep.
"Good
Don't call that
morning.
hand.
Money's looking good.
Uh.
Hope you'll be having a nice Thanksgiving. Going home from college on the Starlate tomorrow morning, so pray
Starlate.
for me.
Yeah, well, we,
Have
we
fun.
shall.
Good luck.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck.
And Digital Grid Music, happy 100K. Here's to 100K more.
Oh.
Fun to watch someone else model while you work on new models for immersive railroading. Super cool.
I forgot I had this background. Whoops.
Blood
the
red
head.
crank pin on a K37. How
It's
about
a
that?
cat.
It is a cat.
Apollo. Cutie.
It's so cute.
Sir Liv, who swears more, sailors, railroaders, or musicians?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
Goose, your mic is dying."
And Dawson Seward, welcome to the conductors. Thank you. That is
I
not
don't know if
Peaches.
that
This
is-
is Plumpy.
Is that better?
This is Plumpy. Fucking
not-
Plumpy.
That sounds
It's
better.
not Peaches. It's Plumpy. And a
I love that
child. Look at that child.
Which child? It hasn't come up on stream yet. Is it you, child? Is it me, child?
It's you, child.
Oh, it's me, child.
A child, literally.
And
You-
Cheryl. And Mickey Mouse.
and Mickey Mouse. Don't let him touch you.
Ugh.
Anyway. Crank pins, yes. Steps and shoulders and things. Okay, cool. Simple enough.
How does, for the uninitiated, how does a press fit like you would do for a crank pin work?
You put the crank pin in the freezer and you heat up the driver's center and then you... I would assume. Or maybe you just put the crank pin
You
in the
lube
freezer.
it with white lead, funnily enough.
So it's kind of like how a tire is fitted?
Kind of.
Kind of.
I mean, it's the same principle. It's
Basic
an interference
principle,
fit.
Gotcha, okay. Neat.
3900 class, as Jimmy's friend Dusty from the museum says. Ever work on Steam, kid? Did 20 ruin her packing? Safeties maybe? Godspeed on repairs. She hasn't ruined anything. She has never seated in her packing. So we got new packing that was supposed to seat in, and she still hasn't seated that in. And it turns out there's something mechanically wrong that will prevent her from seating her packing in ever, unless we redo something, $2.2 million. We're not going to discuss this any further. Okay.
Not important right now.
We're going to sketch on the front face of the driver's center here. Actually, we need
Anyway,
to
I'm
edit
gonna
this.
publicly call out Leighton because he keeps sending me shirts like I threw away my moral compass for 90,000 a year at Lockheed, or I work at Raytheon because morals don't keep the lights on. Thanks, Leighton.
Oof.
Well, you do work at
Oof.
Lockheed.
I do.
He's just a bitter civil that designs targets.
That is also true. Yes. Why are you SolidWorks, show what I'm sketching. SolidWorks. Garbage software, stupid.
Heavy
Sketch.
Tanker 1945. Since the Zuma is likely to be mainly oil-fired, do you think that will affect her weight much? On the locomotive side, probably not. The tender will be a little heavier, presumably, but this tender really does not hold much in the way of fuel or water, so changes to it without altering the physical characteristics of the thing aren't really going to do that much to you.
I mean, yeah. Because what? It's like
Up to surface.
it's like 3 tons of coal and 500 gallons of water.
Does the spec sheet actually speak to capacity? I don't know these numbers.
It
I think it's
does.
500 gallons of water.
500 gallons of water for
I was
sure.
gonna say something anemic.
One
It's
second.
not
I'm
much.
consulting the ancient texts.
The ancient texts.
While you're consulting the ancient texts, can you look and see if they say anything about the crank pin size? I doubt it, but
Let's see here. Style, yeah, that nada.
So,
I have diameter of the drivers and the journals.
that's
and
kind
the
of what
tires.
I figured. It's fine.
The rule of
Speaking
happy is
of
pick a round number.
ancient texts, I have found the spec sheets for the old Johnstone compound locomotives, the weird like double Faraday concentric compound things that were sent to Mexico.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Still puking in my mouth. Continue.
You know,
I
maybe
need to make
fourth
a
in line.
dedicated like reference picture thread of Montezuma bits somewhere in the. Can we get another channel in the server? We have Montezuma, but we need one that is just for reference pictures, because every time I go scrolling and I'm like, where the F are all the pictures of this choo-choo? I know we've posted all the pictures we have of the choo-choo in there.
Oh
but
wow,
You
we're censoring
kids with
ourselves
your
now.
fancy Discord chats. I've just got them in a folder on my desktop that I can never locate.
Well,
Same
Well-
problem, different.
just need the builder's picture of the choo-choo. That one. That one.
Excuse me.
And to the tender capacity, it only says tank 500 gallons. It says nothing to the weight of coal.
Oh, okay. I
God,
was gonna say
she's-
I've never heard a coal capacity on her.
Some. Daniel Cantoria,
Some.
welcome to the fireman, and Aaron Moss, upgrading to conductor. Thank you. Go check
I
out the
could give it
videos
to
for
you in
conductors.
cubic yards.
My guesstimation would probably be about maybe 2.5 tons, but that's because I've never worked with this, and I have no idea how to guesstimate coal.
Probably pretty close.
SolidWorks, I'm sorry, Mark, I can't let you do that. Go away, you son of a bitch! It's become sentient. God save us!
I'm sorry,
God
Mark.
save us from SolidWorks.
I can't let you do that.
Eat shit and die.
Jimmy,
go away.
Lime.
No, bad.
limes.
A lump sum of coal capacity. No, Jimmy.
Ah,
Jimmy. Think with your dipstick while you're at it. Billy.
Billy.
Okay. Well, we'll sketch on our new buddy here, and we'll just make a circle. It's concentric with that guy, and we'll put, I don't know, maybe like a 1/4 inch fillet on it. What is the size of this whole thing? This whole thing is 3 inch. Okay. So if I do a 1/4 inch fillet all the way around, we can do 2.5 inch for a crank. That sounds fine. Does that sound fine? Sounds fine. Or should we do bigger and then scale down to
bigger.
2.5 inch for the main?
I would put a shoulder on the outer face where it's gonna touch the wheel center. Just a clearance, because that's your natural stop for when you're pressing the pin in, and you also clearance the rods away from where the counterweight will be swinging.
Oh, right. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it does have to stick out before it has a shoulder on it, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yar.
It doesn't look like
Let
the
me see if I can find that video with the O'Connor engines. I think they have a bit in there about the
I wish I
rank
had
things.
a less blurry picture of Plumpies. But my camera in 2016 was not very good.
Sure, blame the camera.
I do
Not
feel-
the fact that it was freezing cold and we were all sitting there shivering.
Well, I mean, also that. It just looks like it's got a fillet on it. It might have had a small shoulder, but...
I do seem to recall hers having a fillet. But the fillet is from a... It comes out of the wheel center, gets bigger than fillets.
Gotcha. Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
here you go.
We'll do a little bit of that.
Here you go.
Reference.
Hang on. Here is picture.
Fair is go.
Hang on.
Let's see. Matt Houston.
There's...
Heist, it's ducking cold in PA. Send coal, please. Also, Grand Trunk. Yes, you're welcome. Yamasama.
There's...
Welcome to the break, man. And Big Haas. So how was that mystery citrus from Wagyu Day? It was very mystery. It was a truly mystery. Everyone's just saying save. Fine. Fine.
I
Fine.
want to make sure you do.
Did one thing. Save. Pow. Okay.
All right. I DM'd you a picture of the O'Connor crank pins. The white section is what goes into the wheel center. Wheel center is on the left.
Huh. So it's
The
still...
most neck down
It had a
bit
bigger
is...
shoulder to hold it. Okay. I see what you're saying. And then
Yeah.
it had it's got a tapered section?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
but those are
these
goofy
ones-
because their main rod connects on number 1, and then they have the connecting rod that's on the outside. So that's just a
Yes.
spacer for the number. Okay, yeah.
Yes, those ones just stick way the fuck out.
Right. Whereas this
But
one,
there's like, we
arc-
need that surface, a shoulder, a little taper thing, then that surface, then the little collar on
right.
the far end.
Whereas on Zoomy Boy, the main's on the number 2, and it's exterior to the connecting rod, so we can just have the. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I see.
I say,
boy.
Big
I said plumpy.
Big Haas. So how is that mystery
Would
citrus
you
from
like
Wagyu Day?
original recipe
We already
or
did that.
extra
ETW Gaming gifting 20 memberships. Thank you. We don't need no stinking badges.
What in the
We
Kentucky
don't
Fried
need
Fuck?
no stinking badges.
Did you see that thing I sent this morning, Mark?
I don't remember what it was, but yes.
The mesothelioma can. Somebody took one of those stupid, if you were a loved one type commercials.
It's playing on stream now.
Oh, good.
You may be entitled to financial compensation. Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Call now. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to exposure to asbestos in the Navy, shipyards, mills, heating, construction of the automotive industries may have put you at risk. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to...
You get the idea.
Oh, come on.
We're trying to make a crank pin. It's fine. Okay. We're editing the component. We're going to sketch on this, and then we're going to put a shoulder on it. And if you were diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be... something.
Do financial compensation.
Yes. Oh, hang on. Well, we made sketch 3 already. Exit that.
Wise Guy Gamer, is Plumpy getting restored?
But Plumpy's already been restored and run on the main
him?
line.
Plumpy's coming up on its 5-year.
Plumpy is... Oh, no, don't say that.
Have you seen Plumpy yet?
I have not operating. I've seen Plumpy
For fuck's sake.
in person.
Oh, that's
I haven't
right.
seen
She was
it
sitting
run.
outside when we were all down there.
She was sitting outside, yeah.
So next year, Mark needs to see Plumpy operate.
I do need to see Plumpy operate. My other girl.
Go see Plumpy.
Gamer boy, you work with
I still haven't
asbestos.
seen any of
Be
the
safe.
28, so I'll go see Plumpy too.
And Matt Houston, that's freaking curse. I can't stop.
Wait, is Plumpy actually 493?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that the thing?
Plumpy is 493.
Okay, so do all of the 37s have P names?
At least those two do.
Just those two do.
I mean, to be fair, Durango
94 is POS.
Aww.
Wait, so what's 92's nickname going to be?
Porque or something in Spanish.
Probably.
Okay.
Pozole!
Pozole. Although 99
Pinche gringo!
Pinche gringo. 99 doesn't have one that starts with a P because she's just 99.
She is just 99.
Yeah.
It's true. Corey,
No, it's just,
Patches is a good one for 94 too. Slandered Stone.
yeah, well, yeah. I think
That's
95's
95 and 94. Patches and piece of shit.
yeah, 95 probably wins Patches with all of its fucking garbage, but... Corey Gibson, a cement mixer and a prison bus crashed on the highway. Police advise citizens to look out for a group of hardened criminals. Limes. ETW Gaming, goddammit, what is this? Brilliance. Anyway.
I thought we'd be looking for, you know, a stolen Viagra shipment, but...
see.
All right,
also,
1/4 inch both ways. That's our shoulder. And then we can put the fillet on it and have it go down. We'll put it like we can put a 1/4 inch fillet on it, and then that 1/4 inch gets us to the outside of the tire actually. So we need to go further still. Maybe we'll do with 3/8, and then we'll do the fillet, and then
where's your center line of the bore? Because you
Center
probably
line-
want to have the spacing away from the wheel relatively similar to the spacing between the con and the main rod.
Oh,
And the main needs to be centered on the bore.
good point. It's still a ways out there.
Is way the fuck out there.
Way up there. Circling back to the 37 nicknames, technically 99's does start with a P because it's just poor 99.
Poor 99.
Aw.
That is true.
Aw.
Every
Poor
time I do
99.
say poor 99. Blue Raptor.
What about
99.
497?
That could also be piece of shit.
That one's awesome.
497 parts donor.
Oh, well, oh.
Parts
Oh.
cow.
Or
Oh,
is
yeah.
that really, or is that more appropriately 498?
That's 98.
98 is the parts cow. Yeah.
Part out.
Yeah.
$20,000 for parts. I know what I have.
Ooh, when 92's finished, 92's going to be picante.
Picante.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that. Blue Raptor 401, if your loved one is harmed by the ES&D. Yeah, yes. Limes, incoming!
490
Good, we have Limes on the
490
channel now.
496 is post-mortem.
Wise Guy Gamers.
Give us
Go ahead.
random train facts. No. Not approved. No more random train facts. Rats cannot throw up. 12, 12, 12, 12.
Square.
Square, square,
Square.
square.
Here's a random train fact. Some trains have wheels.
Whoa.
No
Some of
shit.
them do.
Not all of them.
Here's
Wise
where
Guy
I
Gamer.
like some
So if I
trains
understand
have
correct, the only
engines.
thing holding 91 to CRM grounds is the FRA certs, right? No. The thing that's keeping 91 from leaving in addition to
It's
the
her
FRA
own fat
certification.
ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thick.
The fact that it would cost like $100,000 to truck her anywhere because she's overweight, over length, over height, and over width.
Yes, that.
So
Yay,
she's
U.S.
thick with
loading
greasy.
gauges.
She thick, boy.
She's a thick boy. I say.
Say, say, boy.
I
said she's
said, boy,
thick
this
with
anime
greasy.
stuff is garbage.
Actually, speaking of 91, any idea when
Now, Pop,
91's doing Polar
don't
this year,
condone
or is
street
it
This
racing.
weekend. PNG.
Well, someone's got to teach that Fuji whore kid a lesson.
It sounds like she's getting a fire in her on Friday or Saturday.
Sweet.
Okay.
Drake the Real Fan, happy 100K highest. Your damn debit card is getting angry at me for celebrating. You're a fine friend. Does anyone know how I can upgrade to engineer while being a conductor? There should be an option that you can see somewhere.
Sometimes there is an option. It's in the settings tab in your membership if you're on the Heist YouTube channel. Like, you go to membership and you click on that and there's a gear next to your time as a member. However, when you're upgrading, there are 2 reasons why it wouldn't allow you to upgrade. One, it would be you've just upgraded from a different level to the level you're at currently. And the other being, it's along similar lines actually, would be the billing cycle is processing, and therefore, while the billing cycle is processing, it will not let you upgrade.
All right, Brett, it's almost 9 inches from the surface of the wheel to the center line of the bore.
Okay.
So we probably
How
want to...
thick are these rods going to be? 2 inches? 2.5 inches? 2.5 probably?
2.5 probably, yeah.
So let's say 3 inches at where the bearings are. So that's 6 inches of rods in total.
And then,
yeah,
so,
9.
Yeah, and so if you do 9, I mean, it's a smidge less than 9. And you're talking about needing it to be centered, right? So the center line of that rod. So 1.5 inches plus 3 inch of con rod, 4.5 inch. So then we have another 4.5 inch worth of spacing needed, basically.
So 2.25 ish between the wheel and the rod, and then between the 2 rods.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
That feels long, but yeah.
It feels long, but I mean,
old spindly choo-choo.
Yeah, you look at the picture of the O'Connor thing. It's like, oh Jesus, that's well within tolerance.
Yep. All right, so we'll keep working on that connecting or that crank pin. Oh, I didn't want to open part. No, go away. We want to. I want to edit the component. Yeah, there we go. That one Eurosary 282 490/496 is pieces. What's a brand of razor blade manufacturer that starts with P?
Phillips.
There you go.
Yeah.
Aaron Moss at ATW Gaming, trains can go bang. It's true. Jordan Freeman, she's not thick. She's got wide hips. Yeah, she's curvy choo-choo. Yeah, let's see.
I mean, you know how we like them.
True facts. All right. So we can just take that shoulder and then just freaking yeet it 2 inches out, then put a 1/4 inch fillet on it, and then do the next thing. I think that would just make the most sense. Okay, so we want to... No, we don't want to edit the sketch. Shut up about the builder's plate. Edit feature.
Uh-oh. Somebody fell for the 496 April Fool's joke. Take a shot.
Take it.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, if you believe that, remember that a 9 upside down is a 6. It's the easiest Photoshop of all time.
And the fact that the quote-unquote barn that it's in is just the Chama Roundhouse.
It screams. It's fine. So I guess we can make our cranks be 3 inch then, because we've already stepped it up. So we'll sketch on the crank again. And we'll just make... Can you give me the center of the fucking universe? No, you can't. Cool. SolidWorks, you are stupid sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean all the time! Why do we even have that lever?
Santa baby.
All right, we're going to extrude that 3.25 inches out so that we can then fillet for a 1/4 inch fillet. Pow. Just like that. And that's where our connecting rod's going to ride. It's right there. So we stop building right there. That would actually be the number 1 crank.
Who is Slandered Stone? Is that somebody we know?
That is Noah, who volunteers in the
track volunteer.
I don't think he's a track volunteer yet. No, he's
he's
with DGRS.
Yeah.
He's going to be 18 soon, and then he will be volunteering in other places soon enough. But yes, what I've at least met him in person. I don't know if you have. But...
Yeah,
I was
I've met him.
gonna say,
I just
I've
wasn't
met him
sure
a
on the
couple
username.
times.
The 96 headlight in the gift shop is not 96's.
No, it's just a pile 14-inch.
The 496 number cards that are in the headlight are written on the back of an old like Jeffco horse show thing. They're not real. Sorry to spoil that illusion for you.
Yeah. All right, so
We've only recently discovered that as well. Jeff had a question about it and went poking because we think it might be something else's headlight. That would be even cooler, arguably. But, oh no. Oh no. SolidWorks donates $5 and says, keep yelling at me. See what happens.
You fucking piece of shit!
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's making threats.
The machine is alive.
The machine is alive and it's angry.
Okay, can you... Alright, I'm gonna save...
Cool, but man does it stink.
Save as new. Because we got the one crank pin, and now we can do the main crank pin. Okay. And we'll exit that, and then that makes it a main crank pin. So what I can now do is I can just insert components, browse, and then we can just grab a one crank pin, pow, and then we can do a mate, and go patunk, and we say concentric, and then we get the back side of it if we can see through the locomotive everything else, and grab that, and then coincident, pow. So now we've got the front crank pin. And then we can edit the main crank and continue adding its shenanigans. Save. I just saved! Jeez!
For a future tip, Mark.
Yeah.
When you're putting in cylindrical stuff like that, you can do a coincident of like a circular shoulder. And it will go planar and concentric at the same time with just the one mate.
That would make sense. Thank you. Okay, we saved. We saved. Shut up. We've saved. Thank you.
Crazy Jack says, "Oh, it's angry." Oh wait, that was Scottish. It's angry. Gotta poke it with a stick.
Looks dangerous.
Dangerous.
Poke it with the stick.
Evaluate.
Dangerous.
So now we need to figure out how to center the next bit of crankiness on this. It's got
very cranky.
It's got to step down in size again, though. So I guess the main will be smaller than the connecting rod, but that's fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it has to, and that's actually how the 37 was too. So we'll just step it down again. And I mean, it's 3 inches. Already. The amount of force that this thing is going to be able to actually put through this is nothing. So.
Yeah, well, like, I was thinking you probably don't need to because it's supposed to be a split brass, but at the same time, we're hoping to not do a split brass, so yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I don't think we want to have it be a split brass, so. 3509.
Wise Guy Gamer has a question for me, which is better, brownies or cookies? I was told to ask this, I don't know why. Cookies.
Cookie, 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 cookie.
Cookie. Touch purple.
Touch purple. Touch purple. Touch purple.
Wario.
Shrock.
Rock. Glask.
Glass.
Metal.
Touch purple. Touch purple.
Touch purple.
Pour
what
water.
kind of cookies? Any kind of cookies.
Hat.
Anything with chocolate in it. But sugar cookies are good. Peanut butter cookies are really damn good.
Some people like chocolate, and some people are stupid idiots named Heis.
Yep.
Yep.
At least you like
acknowledge the fact.
dark soda.
Dark
what about
soda.
My little Italian friend that you met earlier this year, who shall remain nameless.
Your little Italian friend.
He doesn't like chocolate or dark soda.
He doesn't like conch?
No, or root beer.
What the fuck, Ellis?
I guess he has been on the channel, so yeah.
Several times. Yeah. He's gonna be we're gonna have the 3/4 season 3.5 or 3.5.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's gonna be very much on the channel. All right, so I did 3.25 to get that, and then to get to the center line of the main, we want to add. This gets us to center line 3.683509. I don't know how the fuck it ended up at that exact dimension, but there you go.
SolidWorks is making threats again.
Go away. Physicist, has the economy been nuked yet? Congrats on 100K. Thank you, Physicist. The economy is definitely, there's been attempts made on its life for sure. SolidWorks, nice save file you got there. Be a shame if something happened to it. No. Not approved.
No.
All right, so that's to the center line, and now I need to subtract 1.5 inches plus 1/4 for the next 1/4-inch fillet.
SolidWorks is French.
Circling back to the cookies. What about those soft sugar cookies with the icing and the
What are
sprinkles?
you doing in England?
I don't like those. The frosting's just garbage.
I like them. However, snickerdoodles.
Ooh, yes.
I like a snickerdoodle.
Casey, Dusty's friend from The Wife, makes the best snickerdoodles ever. Hopefully they will happen this year at some point.
Yeah.
Did you get any last year, Goose? No, you weren't here last year.
No, I wasn't here
Oh,
at whatever
Casey's
point that was.
snickerdoodles are just chef's kiss.
They're ginger
We call
snaps.
them the crack cookies.
They're not snickerdoodles.
Oh, they're ginger snaps. That's right.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a text from Dusty that says angrily they're ginger snaps. I know it's gonna happen.
Dusty's friend Dusty from the Dusty?
Yes. Dusty's friend Cookie from the ginger snap.
Maddie Miller. Hi, Heist and friends. 6 months already. My God, time is fake. Don't worry about it. Thank you, friend. Ahsoka Tano. You threaten me one more time and I not pay and go to CAD. You're no longer SolidWorks. Ah!
It's in your general direction.
ETW Gaming. Okay, SolidWorks 2 can play this game. I will delete your coding. Stop now. 1.
But
Yes.
if you delete SolidWorks coding, then you delete Zuma.
1. 1. 1.
What's the OD of the main rod crank?
I've got it at 2.5 inch right now.
Okay.
Should probably be fine.
Yeah.
Make it out of really hard steel. It'll be fine. We could do 2 3/4.
2 3/4 would be.
Does that make more happy brain chemicals for Brett?
That makes more happy brain chemicals for Brett.
Okay. But then
Like I've said, Brett's gone through and has done every bit of design of this with I pick a dimension and then add like 50% because train shit.
Brick shit house.
It's just it's all big and heavy and thick.
If it's not big and heavy, you're doing it wrong.
Yerp.
Okay, so we've got crank pins. That is a donkey dick of a fucking crank pin.
Wait, what is this? The Derail Valley gauge mod?
It kind of looks like it. Saving all.
Do we know that that's where the cylinders are supposed to be? That's where Fletcher says they go.
I mean, we could pull up that picture from the front again.
It also won't look as kooky when rods are on it, I would imagine.
Cookie.
Touch purple.
Touch purple. Touch.
That's the wow.
Wow. That's the wow. Wario.
Shrock.
Oh, speaking of burbs, Mark, did you see the little Facebook video I sent you?
No.
Oh, there's a Facebook video.
Should I pull
of
it up
a
on
burb.
stream?
You can if you want.
Bored. When did you send it to me?
I sent it in DMs, I believe.
Oh. On Discord?
Yes.
You did. Oh yes, I missed that. Oh yes, you love to see these. It's a good little chirpy boy.
Little burb.
Love to see it. Okay. The economy. I fear for my life. You should.
You should.
Yearly Gymnast 98. Engineer for 12 months, my friend. Well, hot damn. Gold? Jewels? Items of immeasurable value? The dichotomy of good and evil. No, much more better. A golden lamp. Yes, good. 'Tis a drawing of a golden lamp. Congrats on 100K. And quick question. Is Vauquelin compound better than having inside and outside pistons? Vauquelin compounds all went away for a reason. So, yeah.
Vauquelins are really, really cool.
But they're
and then
fucking
sheer
cool.
force.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Those pistons are pretty goddamn far out.
I mean, I don't think it looks... Oh, look at the picture of the backhead. You can see the backsides of the rods.
Oh, Jesus.
You can actually see the crank pin.
You can.
And it's actually kind of decently far out there.
I was going to say, it looks about like it is. Maybe not quite as much, but there is a good chunk of space centerline to centerline.
That main rod's wide as fuck at the back, too, compared to the other one.
I mean, we have it at 3 inches right now.
Yeah, 3 for each.
Yeah, so you could probably do 3 and like 3.5 or even 4 for the main.
I was gonna say it probably looks like closer to 4.
I have a silly question involving
Make the
this
main
picture.
4. Yar.
On the left-hand side, are both rods off, and you can actually see the geometry of the crank pin there?
You can actually.
Oh yes, you can. Oh wow.
Because this is the builder's photo. This is before the engine was even complete.
They only have rods on the one side. You only gotta put the rods on the picture side.
I'm sure that was great for rolling the locomotive outside. Making it a 220 in the wrong way.
That's hilarious.
A 2110.
Yeah, it's way wider on the main seat, and you can see it's got the cap on it because they're split brass.
Yep, and same with the shoulder between the two to keep them from knocking together, which, I mean, honestly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to do a split brass.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I like the idea of the box, but then how do you... I guess you could make that shoulder just a shim.
You could.
Like, if
Floating.
if you had your crank pin taper up like you do currently, you put on the con rod, then the shim, then the main rod, and then like a hat washer like modern engines have on the outside.
Right. Hat.
The hat, like Plumpy.
Yep. Hat. Anyway. Top chat, SolidWorks, is someone claiming to be me? There's only one broken design program on this channel, and it ain't them. I hate to tell you, but all CAD programs are bad. So, SolidWorks is just the one that we choose. And Ahsoka Tano, it knows it's in danger. Fear me or I taunt you. Good. Okay. Well, we gotta kind of make a decision here. Split brass or no split brass?
I say no split brass. Let's do it as shims and a hat washer.
Okay. How do we...
I imagine it would be...
How does the hat
eventually,
washer get captured?
Look at Plumpy's pin.
Yeah. Oh, right. Threads.
Ah, yes, those are a thing.
Right.
And I will say, looking more at that one picture of the backhead, the more that how long it looks in the CAD drawing, or in the CAD model, it actually seems to be matching up pretty good.
Yeah.
You might have to break out, after you get a little bit more drawn and save, we might have to break out MS Paint because people are asking, like, what's a split brass and what's the difference with all this stuff, which that might be kind of a fun teaching moment.
that would be fun. We could do that. A split brass is a brass that's split. It's very helpful, I'm sure. Okay. Well, let's see. So I need to change the, if we're gonna make this bit longer, I need to add an inch to that extrusion and subtract an inch from the previous one. So subtract an inch. Although do I subtract an inch? I subtract half an inch because I need to keep it centered.
Half an inch.
Yep.
And to think this is like the easiest part of the valve gear. This isn't even the valve gear yet, and already it's like, how does this work?
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a bit of a mindfuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we need to have, I need to look at where are those other. Pull up Plumpy.
Chad's freaking out with save. We see the saves. He'll do it in a sec. He has to get done with the piece first.
Oh, the main's captured by the eccentric. Right. Load more
Heavy
pixels.
tanker,
Right.
Have the pixels be less blurry.
Right. So a little threaded end with a little hat washer. How did they do 20s again? Because they did 20 with a fake split brass, right?
Yes. Oh god, how is 20's main rod done?
Let me look.
It doesn't have a hat washer. I think it just has a big fuck off washer on it.
When have I last taken a picture of 20's main rod?
Do I have a picture of 20's main rod? Yeah, 20 has...
Oh yeah, it's
a fake split brass, but the intent is when that wears out, we actually can split it and then use the wedge. Which I think is what we should do for Zumi. It looks like a split brass, and it can be a split brass, but it isn't until it starts to go out of tolerance.
Down. Yeah.
Yeah. It's once it goes out of tolerance, you can use the split capability to get some more mileage out of it.
Yeah, that's how 20 is.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Or remember, God, who was that?
I know Jeff explained it to me when he was teaching me undercarriage inspections during hostel when I was first learning how hostel.
Here's a real split.
Well, I remember hanging the fucking rods on her in Strasbourg, and they were kind of touting like, "Oh yeah, this is how it's done." This is like, "Oh, okay, that's really cool." And then Stromboli and his young ward couldn't comprehend how it was supposed to work because the wedge is currently gagged. It's like you ungag the wedge, and then use it.
ETW, check Discord now. Oh boy. Which one of these pings is your ping? I don't know how to pronounce. I can't pronounce Russian, man. Thank you for the $2.
Strasvutsia.
No spray can day Russian. Corey Gibson. ETW broke rule 0. He did, but he gave me $2, so it's not the end of the world. Andrew P. Would Montezuma have used wood as a fuel at some point when they were starting the fire? Built as a coal burner. Don't listen to the idiot German. ETW gaming now, please. I checked. I see.
Just did.
We did.
Here you go. There's that.
On the subject of pings, I will say, just remember, if you ping and delete it, we see all.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just a square brick that's made into a floater. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all just one piece.
Right. Okay, so let me save, and then we can explain this real quick.
That's show that picture to Goose. That's in the shop at Strasbourg.
That is.
With 20's boiler sitting behind 20.
That's fun. So split brass is the older design, and it's where we have the brass, which is actually what the crank pin rides with, whatever, is captured. This is still part of the crank pin, like we saw on Montezuma, which is right here. Like we saw on Montezuma, you can see how it steps up over there. That step up is what holds the brass in here. And it looks like this is 191s, and it looks like it's actually 3 pieces.
Which is strange.
Which is strange. It should be 2 pieces. The lumber company.
Oh, I
some
wonder
fuck
if that's
shit.
so you don't have to remachine it. Because when you split it to make it when you split it, you take a little bit of material out of it, so it's 2 crescents. It's no longer circular. And I wonder if making it 3 pieces makes it that little bit more circular and saves you the trouble of having to remachine the thing, because you can tip the 2 rear bits.
I guess so. Yeah, they must have just been
Maybe.
getting more mileage out of it then.
Yeah.
The
Lumber
thought,
company.
The thought
Ugh.
behind this is that this is actually what is the bearing surface between the crank and the rod. So all your force is riding through these pieces here. And there's this wedge that is tapered, and you hammer this wedge in, and that's what holds everything put all the way up towards the front of the rod in this box here. And it's goofy because of the wear of it, right? Like, and here we have a goofy repair. Whereas rather than being 2 pieces, a singular split brass, we have 3 pieces. Whereas a more modern style brass, God, somewhere I have a picture of 491's cranks, or her main brass is actually out. And I will not be able to find those if I try to find them to save my life, so we won't do that. But 20s, it simulates that while looking right. So this is 20, and you can see that it's got the box profile of the split brass, but it's actually just one big piece. They remachined.
She was built with a split brass.
She's built with split brass and ran with split brass, but split brasses are kind of garbage because obviously they don't cover everything, and then when they wear, they get a little goofy. Well, if you can keep things as circles, we like that. And so that requires a different style of crank pin, which is what you can see that's machined here with the threaded end and everything that holds that nut and hat washer on. But it's one circle that's built in to the square profile. So it looks the part, but it functions like a modern brass. And here it is assembled on 20.
Wise Guy Gamer, I've seen some of the stuff you're posting. Mark does office hours streams every now and again. I think once a month nominally.
Yep.
Ideally.
Put together some like formalized questions you'd be curious about. That'd be the place to ask those.
For sure. For sure. Yep.
Oh, for sure, bud.
Yeah, so I guess we'll do the same thing as 20, basically. Fake split brass.
For it.
So
Can we make oil rod?
Oil rod?
Or oil rods rather than grease fittings.
God, I guess they're probably light enough that they don't need to be greased.
Yeah, it's all about the tolerance. Talking to the V&T guys, their 10-wheeler has oil stuff, which granted it's not like they're going fast enough to do anything with it, but
Oh, interesting. What's the tolerance requirement on doing that versus...
It's just tighter. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but it's probably like 10 thou versus 30 or something.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a cool picture, your desktop background.
I like this picture.
Not to draw attention to it or anything.
This is my Windows 2004 or whatever Rolling Hills
It's a very
image.
voyeur picture of 20.
It is my own picture of 20. It was one of the first pictures I took with my DSLR, which I just so happen to have right here as I knock shit over. It's fine. I just so happen to have it right here. Yeah. One of the first pictures I took with it.
God damn, Brett, give me the brain cell.
Brain cell. Anyway. Okay, so then that means that that's the edge of where the rod's going to ride, so I need yet another step down and thread, which, if I recall, doing threads in SolidWorks is enough to make a sane person explode. So, is that picture posted anywhere? I don't think so. It's only on my desktop background. Post it as a background, but anyway. So we will do the thing. So that means, I guess technically, but yeah, all of the crank pins are going to do that. So I'm going to have to edit the other crank pin too, but do we want to do how long? An inch? No, probably 2 inches. So that you can have a washer, then a thick nut.
1.5 inches, 2 inches, somewhere in there.
1.5 inches, I think, is probably going to be about right.
1.5 inches is probably good.
We'll do that.
1.5 inches is plenty of purchase. These ideally don't see any lateral. Ha 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 ha.
Right. Right.
Chuckles.
Right.
Really?
Right. Sketch on it. Right there. Maybe I don't know what. Make it again. It's got to step down and be smaller. I guess we could just do 2.5 on this. Little step for the end. And then we extrude it. 1.5 inches. Pow. And then we'll do a fillet on that curve there. Pow.
Chris Gill upgraded membership to ES&D engineer. Thanks, mate.
Wow, thank you, Chris. Yeah, appreciate you. You've been an economy breaker quite significantly of late.
And your picture's a very cute doggo.
It is. Okay. And then we need to exit that component. We need to edit this crank pin and do the same thing. Do we just make it the same size for interchangeability?
Hell yeah, brother. Sure.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell
yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
God damn it.
Hell yeah.
Concentric. And we did 2.5. Because the other one was 2 3/4. Extrude. 1.5 inches. Pow. And then we'll do a fillet.
Did that go concentric?
Pow. Yes.
Oh, there it went. Stream was behind slightly.
I see. SolidWorks. Threading is easy for everyone. I just make it difficult for you, Mark. Fuck you, SolidWorks.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Thank you for the $5, but also fuck you.
Is this like what is it in wrestling when they've got a heel?
Heel?
Yeah. It's like a heel in wrestling, the embodiment of this thing that it exists to be hated.
And that clears the main rod with no issue. Sweet. So we got our cranks done. Okay, so then we need to make a split brass and then a connecting rod.
Which in itself will be 3 pieces.
A fake split brass. The connecting rod will be 3 pieces?
Yeah, because it's the box end rods. It's the rod and then a strap on either end.
Why am I not following?
Look at the picture of 20 again.
Oh, I see.
That's how you actually put the split brass, not a split brass, into it.
Right, because it bolts through.
Yar.
Interesting. You know, I've like literally just never even thought about these things, so.
It was kind of neat to be able to, when Jeff and I were out at Strasbourg, that's kind of what we did for the last couple days of the week, was just took 20's valve gear apart and put it back together, and took it apart and put it back together. So it was kind of neat to see it and learn about it in that way.
Neat. Cool. Well, I'm going to go use the restroom and refill my water real quick. So entertain the people. I'll be right back.
Oh no, we're being trusted to entertain the people? Oh no!
To financial compensation. No Reference asks, how precise was Baldwin with the original Zuma? It's hard to say. Machine tools back then were good, but not great, particularly by modern standards. They probably got things within 5 or 10 thousandths as a nominal tolerance. Penzi says we're stuck with Brett. Wow, I'll try not to be offended by that. Ouch, my heart. Ugh.
I will say the Baldwin spec sheet for Zuma, you get some great detail on some things and very little detail on some others.
Yeah,
that's just how spec sheets go.
Well, and we were talking about this. This is largely a function of when Zuma was built. Zuma was built under Baird when he was kind of in charge of Baldwin. And that was pre their styles and their standards catalog and a lot of their standardized parts. So ordering a locomotive in the early 1870s, like the Zuma was, you would fill out the sheet of, oh, we want these basic dimensions, and then they would just kind of build it. They had methods and standard patterns and plugs and things that they would use somewhat interchangeably, but it wasn't like I've completely forgot where I was going with this.
They would basically build to suit the overall dimension, not to every part having its own exact dimension.
Yes, thank you for finishing that thought. Apparently my mind is all over the place tonight.
It's all good.
Oh dear. Silas Coy Merrill? Kermerl? I'm very sorry, I don't have that one. 5 to 10,000 is a pretty big tolerance. It depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about the gap between like an encircling strap for an eccentric, then yeah, that starts to get into being a pretty big tolerance. But on other locomotive-sized components, you got to remember tolerance scales proportionally with the size of the pieces. So although 5 to 10,000 is a really big tolerance on live steam stuff or model engines or even small locomotives, a little bit like Zuma, as you get bigger and bigger, 5 to 10,000 starts to become very, very small.
Yeah.
I have to laugh because Brett said it depends. It's not just me.
Drink.
It's not
Drink.
just me. Everyone
Drink.
drink. Water.
It depends.
Beautiful. All right, let me catch these top chats that I missed. Scrolling up. Let's see. The Epic Dragon Cat. How fast will your Zoomy boy go? No one knows. Presumably 35 to 40 miles an hour. Will we ever be able to run it that fast? Probably not.
Depends how ballsy we are.
I mean, I'm stupid enough to put the throttle on the back cab wall and then pray, but I mean...
Yeah, the question is either Leighton or myself stupid enough to fire for you in doing so?
I mean, I might be.
It takes two. Didn't you listen to the song by Stinky and Screamer?
It's true.
Oh, God.
And Hinchcliffe, can't wait to see this when this is finally done. I agree. We need to... I want to make more progress. I'm actually thinking about doing this the streams more often, honestly, just to keep the hammer down. Alex tells an engineer for 13 months. 13 months in, you have to give up membership for a while because money. Anyway, how are y'all this evening? We're doing well. Take care of you, my friend. You don't have to be a member. I love and appreciate everyone's support, but don't support me to spite yourself. Like, take care of you first. So, you've been a member for a long time. You've got to step away to take care of you. You still hang out. Like, no worries, my friend. And SolidWorks, Mark is gone. Time to crash. Fuck you. Once again. SolidWorks, home of challenge pissing. Fuck you,
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Going back to the speed, the question, I'm assuming the tender's gonna have baffles?
I think Brett maybe had one baffle put in it, or has the provisions to maybe have one baffle. It only holds 500 gallons. How much sloshing can it do?
I mean, ask Dan Markov and on the number 4.
Eureka's tender is like 4 times the size. I think Eureka's tender holds like 1,500 gallons of water. Like, this tender is nothing. It's gonna have more problem by the fact that it's 2-axle than anything else.
91's tender has more water between the baffles than Montezuma's entire tender does. So
91's tender weighs more than the goddamn 20.
Oh.
Well, my point still stands.
It's a big tender, okay?
It's a big tender, and Zuma's is not.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna save all.
D12 Productions. I did see your comment. That's very cute. She's actually not my cat. She's my fiance's cat.
All right. I need to pull up that side view. Actually, we could pull it up as a front view, just to see it. Do we have? Oh God, there is some semblance of bottom crank pin. The size of the split brass.
So wait, once the connecting rod's on, does that mean the drivers can just rotate together like the actual engine and We're one step closer.
I think they already can, because I think I mated them in a way to do that. Yeah, I mated them together.
Now it'll look right.
And currently, the crank pin is not a part of that setup.
Oops.
That is fine.
That's
The main crank pin is not. That's funny.
Whoops.
Don't worry about
Kind
it.
of good that we tested that.
It's fine. It is fine. A Blues Crew. Brett, that makes it your cat too. Blues Crew has a point, Brett.
No, that doesn't make her my cat. That makes me her scratching post, or more accurately, her cat tree.
Yeah.
The cat has her human, and then the spare human that is just good for a lap and occasionally feeding her dinner.
Not wrong.
The cat is 16 years old and has spent 15 of those 16 years with my fiance exclusively, so she doesn't really care for me. I'm just kind of this new thing that she has to deal with.
Does she at least tolerate you?
Oh yeah, she tolerates me. She puts up with me remarkably well, actually.
That's
She
good.
tends not to bite me unless I've really pissed her off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That just broke everything. Undo that, mate. Control Z! Control Z!
Control Z is your friend.
Vintage Renewed wants us to build the tender in the same manner Jeff was instructed to build a boxcar for the DNS.
The TARDIS, yes.
Make it bigger, but only on the inside.
Shawnee on a mission. Upgrade membership to ES&D conductor. Thank you. Technically, you could stick the tank down below the frame somehow, like have little pockets. But
You could. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot we could do to kind of squeeze a little more capacity out of it, but
we need to do some water usage math on it to see, because we can figure out a lot from that.
I think unfortunately the story's the same any way you slice it. Even if you hollowed out the fucking wheel sets and filled them with water, that tender is not going to hold enough water to get between water towers on any railroad.
You think so? The pistons are itty bitty. It can't use that much water.
I mean, you do have a valid point. I guess they did run the thing between Denver and the Springs. Trying to think what the furthest tower on that would have been. Palmer Divide was a ruling 2% grade. It might have been more in those days. Sustained for about 10 miles. That's, it's not Cumbres Pass, but it's not insignificant.
How do you unfix a part? Float. There it is. Okay. That was part of the problem.
With a hammer?
How do you unfix it? the saw? Blowtorch? Where is Fomaritaville?
Oh, that is the
channel.
That's
the train crew.
ESD train crew chat.
Oh, I see. It's got a lemon.
Yes.
Is a lemon.
We
it's
renamed it
a
when
George
Jimmy
Jamie
Buffett
fixed
died,
it.
and we haven't renamed it since.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania Railroad still ETW, but Pennsylvania Railroad go chew. Okay. Yes.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be checking in here.
Also, Brad, if you look in VC text, you'll see some rough napkin math from this side of the country.
Rough napkin math pertaining to...
That has literally zero bearing, unfortunately, on this little dude, because this little dude is not superheated, and this little dude has itty bitty pistons, and we could do that math. It's very straightforward math. Yeah,
it's not so bad, especially if we're not factoring in like fuel consumption and shit.
Yeah,
for just doing water it's pretty
and
easy.
Steam. I mean, you literally just go, okay, we have 500 gallons in the tender. You have however much in the boiler to start.
I think.
And then you just calculate
water is the
how
more pressing issue.
Then you calculate the expansion, which is usually 1,700 times. You do 1,700 times that volume is your volume of steam. How much volume of steam are you using? 85% of the stroke. Blah 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 blah. Pressure math things stuff. Then you can figure out how many power strokes you can get, and a power stroke gets you half a wheel rotation. Blah 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 blah. That turns into a distance. Hooray!
A distance well cornered.
Well cornered, and you could worst case.
It's a worst case scenario, but it is a good
the nuts off
the
issue.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know how much
Understand.
water the boiler will hold, so that's something to figure out.
Probably pitifully little.
So
Oh, that's right. At some point, there needs to be like 100 inch and a half flues in this boiler.
yep,
Yeah.
we need to
This
design the rest
boiler
of
is
the
That's-
boiler.
tiny, and then most of the space gets occupied.
Okay.
Actually, I need to reread that because there was a moment at least when I was first reading the spec sheet that it looked like it might be. It was 100 for
Somebody's gotta go
both
back and get a
engines, basically
shitload of
both
dirt.
Zuma and
Thanks,
Cortez.
Pennsylvania Railroad. Appreciate you. New part.
But it was unclear, and then it looked like it was for one engine.
Rename. Where? It's 25.
Inch and a half diameter, 74 inches long, 100 in number. Yeah, no, that is for one engine. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Edit the component. Position the component before. Okay, I see. Fix it for now. Well, I can't. Well, not while editing it, apparently. Fix.
What are the cylinder dimensions of her again?
9 by
9
16.
by 16.
9 by 16, thank you. I'm doing some back of the napkin shenaniganry.
Do it.
Napkin math, the best kind of math.
I guess I can sketch on there at that plane. Oh, cannot use an edge. Okay, well, I gotta insert a reference plane at that point then. Features, reference geometry plane. Yep, plane there. And then we can sketch on that plane. Pennsylvania Railroad, Penzi, we were one. We just both, he at the same time. It's fine. Oh, okay. Yes, that. Okay, so we need to basically make circle of circleness that goes to it needs to fit on that guy, 1.5 inches. Yeah, 3 inch. Okay. Okay. And then we need to. Yeah, I don't have any details on the rod sizes because I don't have. I guess I need to pull up that other view, don't I?
That many half revolutions. That many revolutions. What's her driver diameter again?
40 inch.
40 inch, actually pretty big.
Corey Gibson, did Heist have a strong right now? No, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell.
I mean,
I
granted,
need to
she
do
only
here.
has 4 drivers, so
Let me exit that sketch real quick.
good bit of room to fit them in.
Come back to that.
D.
I need to open up.
I keep forgetting Zuma's drivers are as big as they are.
Yeah, those are actually fairly sizable.
I was gonna say
She
they're almost as
scoots.
big as 20s.
Yep.
They're bigger than 346s.
Yep. All right, so I want to sketch on.
Now,
the
granted,
right
she has
plane.
twice or half as many as 346, so like.
Speed, built for speed.
It's the inches times.
All right, so how big, how long is this thing? Oh, I don't want a center rectangle. I want a corner rectangle.
Inches. Feet.
All right, it's
Miles.
call it 6 inch. It's almost 6 inch. That'd be nice and easy.
Easy dimensions.
Okay, so what we can do now is exit that sketch, and then we'll turn off the dirt. Well, actually, I need to know how tall it is too. 6 inches. Duh. Front plane sketch. All right, so we're saying it's 6 inch by how tall? 3 3¾ Stop dimensioning shit, SolidWorks. Damn you. Okay, let me drag the box.
SolidWorks is like, no.
Yeah, 3¾ seems fine. 3¾ and then the overall big box end of the rod is basically, oh god, it's impossible to freaking tell how big that is, but call it 5 inches tall and 11 inches long. Okay, I need to write this down. 3.75 by 6 brass, and then 5 by 11 rod box. Okay. So we can exit that sketch. We don't care about that sketch. We'll hide that sketch. It's just for reference, and then we will hide the front view so that we can see what the hell we're doing. And I heard bells dinging.
Ding!
Ahsoka Tano, please keep Fomaritaville as Fomaritaville. I mean, it's fine by me. That's what it is. Greg, who the fuck wants to machine a non-circular piston? Literally no one. That's why.
No.
Also, not only machining the non-circular piston, but machining the non-circular piston rings.
And lubricating the non-circular piston and assembling the... No.
You just got us all to make cockatoo
Johnstone?
sounds. Something cursed something.
It's circular,
feet,
but it's annular for the low pressure. Because it wraps around the high pressure.
What do we want to say is an efficiency for this steam consumption?
Oh god.
Because I've reached a number, and the problem is the number is really high, and I went, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait a second, that's if this thing is sealed fucking perfectly.
The average steam system thermal cycle efficiency, which is 56.3%.
So
that's a quick Google on an industrial boiler, so it's probably worse than that.
I mean,
let's call it 25%.
25% really conservative, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, there is 26.4 miles in the tender.
It's an itty bitty fucking choo-choo. What did we tell you?
Yeah. I mean, I yield. I'll yield to that. That's better than I thought. I forget how fucking small her pistons are.
The tender is proportional. If you do 9 by 16, let's do a ratio calc real quick. I'm curious now. Okay, calculator.
Okay, fair enough.
If we do 9
isn't...
by 16, that's not an area. Oh god, area of a circle is pi r squared, or pi over 4 times diameter, right? Squared.
Yes.
Pi squared is
diameter. Okay, stop being a shitty calculator. 9 times stop. 9 times 9.
What are you doing a ratio between? I'll do it, and you can keep going with SolidWorks if you want.
I want to know volume of piston ratio to size of tender between her and Peaches or 20 or any of the other engines.
Okay.
I think that would be a fun.
Peaches are 20
comparison.
by 24s.
Yes. And then
we
the
know
other
her tender
grandma,
is 6,000 gallons.
Grandma and 20 are 16 by 20s.
The problem is we don't really know 20's water capacity.
It's 3,000 gallons.
Roughly.
Yeah.
I say roughly because I'm the one that did that math, and that was another one. And it's like, these numbers don't make a lot of sense. They made perfect sense, but they didn't agree with Schenectady one fucking bit.
Well, people drank liquor when they locomotives. Okay.
Yay.
Ahsoka Tano, remember the cheeseburger in Paradise super chats? I do. Those were fun. Okay, so then we should be able to do an extruded boss base. 3 inches is what we said. And we want to do that. Pow. Brick. Bryce Weeks, a fireman for 17 months. Hey, Mark, how's it going? We're doing good, man. Thank you. Okay, so that is our connecting rod brass. That is done. Let's see. Save all. And I want to see color on that. Let's see. Appearances.
McLello.
Yeah, Lello.
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 I've actually found making it kind of beige gives it the right look. Although you've got your crown brasses, you've got a color that you're going with.
Oh, I did, but I mean those were just a whatever color. I don't know. Somewhere in Theresville.
Somewhere that way.
Pow.
So these numbers actually lean a little bit more in my favor. 91 has 0.93 gallons of capacity in the tender per cubic inch of cylinder.
Okay.
Whereas the Zumi has a little more than half of that at 0.58 gallons per cubic inch of cylinder volume.
So it's definitely a lot smaller.
And it gets worse when you consider that 91's superheated.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe it's probably an overstatement to say it won't make it between water towers, but water is going to be a going concern. I think it has considerably less range than a K.
Ox tender.
B unit.
The B unit.
Yes.
The B unit. It's
The
just
B unit
Pee-wee.
is where we put
It's just
extra...
Pee-wee.
No, the B unit is where we put extra water and head end power.
It's Pee-wee. It's just a little prime mover with a water tank on top.
How do I can I just duplicate a part?
Just put a boxcar shell on Pee-wee.
Just Control C, Control V. There you go. Molten House, which I wish I could afford to make the birds dance. Finally caught part of a stream again. I appreciate you, friend. You do not need to make the birds dance. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for being an engineer. Randy's hobbies. What happened to John Deere Boy? He's not here tonight, apparently. He's got a life too. Like, he's got to go do stuff for himself. He doesn't have to come here and break the economy literally every stream. That is not required of him. He's a sweetheart, though. Bryce Weeks, hope you enjoy all the photos you've been stumbling upon. You keep seeing them and think, oh, Mark would love to see this. I have been enjoying those. It's been fun. Okay, let's see. And we mate with that guy. Concentric.
Somebody asks how much difference between Zuma and Pee-wee is there. Zuma weighs 12 tons? 12 and a half?
12 and a half tons, and Pee-wee weighs 8. Yep.
So that's how much. Not a whole lot.
No.
There we go. And then that and that. We just want to make parallel. You were made concentric with that other thing, you stupid pile of crap.
Come on, solid works.
Solid doesn't work.
Did you fillet the back sides of the boxes to mate with the thing on the crank pins, the rounded thing?
I did not. Should I?
That is how something is. I can't remember. Something I have held in my hand is like that. I can't remember if it's 20 or plumpy. Probably 20.
I guess that would make sense. I made it 3 inches, and then the fillet would be beyond that.
Hang on just a sec.
I guess it should probably be filleted to that, shouldn't it? SolidWorks, keep talking crap, Mark. I will, asshole!
What's a what?
SolidWorks is telling me to keep talking crap, so.
Oh, I see. I've got to run and help carry groceries in, so
Roger that.
I think I'm actually going to duck out of the stream for now, but if I don't come back, we'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks, Brett. Bye.
Bye, Brett.
Bye.
Hope you find your dad.
So do I.
Yours is
I mean,
a test
meh.
tube. Hate to break it to you.
Have I shown you that picture I took on Father's Day a couple of years ago?
No, you have not. Oh, yeah, actually, no, yes, you have.
I was gonna say I had.
Yeah. And MR Flanagan, hi, nice chatting earlier. Hope to see you at EBT. Oh, I'm sure I'll get out to the EBT again. Place is too cool to not go visit.
Spoilers. Redacted.
Spoilers redacted. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be
Yeah.
excuses to go see it soon enough. Where did it just yeet my other brass to? SolidWorks, you're fucking trash. Yes, I know you're listening. Eat shit and die. Parallel. There we go.
I know you're listening, and I will taunt you for a second time.
Okay, so those are now vaguely in some amount of thing. What I should do is, so if we want to pocket that, I need to make that spacer a 1/4 inch longer, and then I need to put the fitment there to have the rods end up in the same place. Which means I need to, I guess we will rebuild, save all. Where did that other brass just go? Oh, it's just in the wheel now.
It wanted to be there.
SolidWorks. You're having too much fun. Whoever you are, you're having too much fun with this, and I'm here for it. Okay, main crank pin. Let's edit the component, and we need to take that first. The second extrusion, and we need to edit the feature. We need to add a 1/4 inch to it. And then the next extrusion rebuilds. Yep. The next extrusion. No, it's not that one. This extrusion we need now need to take a 1/4 inch out of. Kapow. Cool. And then we need to go do the same to the other crank. I heard more dings, and it's just Stream Elements being slow. What else is new? Edit feature. Add a 1/4 inch. Kapow. And then edit that feature and subtract a 1/4 inch. Kapow. All right. Molden House. Forgot to say if you think you're going to try kit pashing together a bunch of those cursed logos. Any recommendations for how to do so, or hire someone to hire instead? If you're trying, like, actually physically making kits or just making memes. I mean, if you're just making memes and images about it, I would highly recommend commissioning Wings and Strings to draw your cursed creations, but that's my own 2 cents. Oh man, Turd Ferguson is in the stream. We've been blessed. Okay, rebuild all that stuff. Now we need to edit this component, and we need to put a fillet on that backside. features fillet patook, and then it's a 1/4 inch fillet, so pow. And then hopefully that edits both of them at the same time. Awesome, yes. Jump out of the component, and then what we do is we do a mate, and we mate those filleted surfaces, which it will not let me do. Cool, that's fine. We could do those two. SolidWorks. Coincident, just like that. And then that guy and that guy. Pow. All right. And why? Okay. Rebuild again. SolidWorks. SolidWorks! What in the fuck are you doing? Why did you do that? Get rid of those 2 mates. SolidWorks telling me to save. For once it's SolidWorks and not chat. The chat saw the message and took their cue. All right.
So the messages said save.
Mate, how about we do that and that? Why are SolidWorks? You're being ridiculously stupid right now. All right. I'm going to get rid of all of those mates, which are just related to the brasses, because something about those is just not enjoying life at the moment.
It's just not happy.
And I think what we can do now is if we just grab that surface and that like those fillets should allow us to do that, but no, it doesn't want to do that. Stupid, stupid thing, SolidWorks. Okay, if I grab you and I grab you. Why do you keep offsetting it? You pile of garbage. I think SolidWorks needs to be reset. I'm going to save everything, and I'm going to reopen SolidWorks. SolidWorks is officially mad. Stupid garbage. Okay. 3D experience platform. Stupid pile of stupid. SolidWorks connected. You're thinking about it. Open. I will not update you because last time I updated you, it didn't work for 4 months. Pile of garbage.
I refuse to update you because you betrayed me once before.
Basically.
SolidWorks updates are like Windows updates. It's a trap.
Yep.
You only take every other one.
Oh my god, my BNSF group chat is exploding. That's fun. I still talk to my little cohort of 6 of us that started as locomotive management trainees back in 2017. Which is funny. We still talk. Trauma bonding and all that, you know. Good stuff.
I was going to say trauma bonding is strong.
Okay. And that's snapped to place now that it's realized what's going on, so maybe it's happy. Alright, SolidWorks. Mate that face with that doohickey there. Coincident. Yep. And then concentric those boys. And then can we just make those 2 guys parallel? Okay, that's cool. And then we just need to say That guy and the track need to be parallel as well. All right, now we have brasses that do the thing. Cool. All done.
Yay.
Fixed it. Fixed it.
Success.
Save all. One or more mates are not satisfied.
Oh no.
Circle and planar face are not coincidence.
Look,
Separation
I can only deal with one mate
separation distance is 2041404919176 inches.
That's a number.
That's a lot of fucking inches. How many is
Mhm.
that? That's the thousands place. That's the millions place. That's the billions place. That's the... It's 2 quintillion or 2 quartillion inches. It's more than 1,000 trillion inches apart. SolidWorks.
Thinks you got a bit flip, maybe?
SolidWorks. What the fuck?
You just sent it to space.
It just like it has no fucking clue what's going on. SolidWorks, you're drunk. Literally. Okay.
Tell me.
SolidWorks, sorry, I was trying to make Mark's computer blue screen. Did it work? No, I foiled you, you bastard. Oh my god.
You have been foiled.
Foiled it. Foiled it.
Damn it.
Foiled it.
So in other servers that most of all of us here are in, I have been called paid DLC.
I saw that.
You're paid DLC?
Yeah.
Why why?
Man, I got to meet you for free.
I was gonna say my entire existence on this planet is paid DLC. Thanks to my parents.
Oh, because you were a test tube boy?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it keep doing this? SolidWorks! Yeah, you're coincident right there! Why do you keep adding a 1/4 inch? What the fuck?
Because it wants to. It's being helpful. Or at least trying to be.
Helpful is an operative term here.
Yes.
SolidWorks, you are fucking trash garbage. Goose, just be glad you're not EA DLC.
Oh, no, that's my education and continued subscription to life.
If you think SolidWorks is bad, wait till you meet Sysform.
That's apparently tangent.
Also, welcome to the stream.
What?
Good
What?
mobile.
What? 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 What?
This is being
What?
meta.
What? 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 What?
Oh no. Oh, what?
He has become the bolt cutters.
SolidWorks, in what world does this at all make sense?
Steam Done 122. Goose's Durango's last consolidation. Apparently. SolidWorks payback is a pain in the ass, ain't it, Mark? Fuck you! Thomas Perry, Brinkman for 14 months. My new favorite thing is wearing your 611 shirt out. Good stuff. Two Penny Studios. I know you showed me the old CNS Depot Foundation drive-by, but was there any narrow gauge trackage that ran by what is now the Railroad Museum property? Also, how old is Dusty? The BNSF main that goes across 44th right there would have been dual gauge at some point.
I mean,
Golden was
it was
the end
standard
of dual
gauge
gauge.
directly across 44th for about a day.
Well, that's true. And then how old is Dusty? I think Dusty's 35. I think. Not that I'm supposed to be giving out how old people are, but you know.
Dusty's 35.
I think so.
Oh god, I'm almost as old as Dusty. What the fuck?
Old man sits. Okay, we're just gonna delete all of these mates, and we're gonna just start over. Okay. That, you know what? We'll try a new thing. How about we do that guy with that guy? Okay.
All right. Well, so since I'm the geriatric one here, you guys have fun. I'm going to bed.
Later, sits.
Later, Sits.
Bye, Sits.
I'm going to delete the copied one, so we just have the one brass. I'm gonna save everything. Close it. I'm gonna rebuild it. Cool. I'm gonna open the connecting rod brass in a separate window. I'm gonna save it to my PC as the connecting rod right there so that I can insert the second one separately. And now we're gonna try and mate this one just by it. It's not copy pasted anymore. Stop doing the fuck shit. Okay. On second thought, we're deleting all of the connecting rod brasses. Fuck you, SolidWorks. And now we're gonna insert a component. A connecting rod brass. Hey look, pow. Brand new thing. New brass, who dis?
New brass, who dis?
Okay, grab that. That circle and that circle. Put them in the same place. Zen. Peace. Zen. Thank you. It's working now. Fucking.
Thank you. Thank you,
Fucking
SolidWorks.
stupid garbage fucking pile of stupid fucking garbage.
Okay,
piece of
Mark,
fucking
at least
shit,
be
fucking-
glad that you're not working in CATIA and this is generative shape design, because holy fuck. That shit sucks.
SolidWorks, no brass for you. No, bitch, I fixed it. Fuck you. Fucking SolidWorks. Okay.
It has been fixed.
Well, now the question is fully defined, it cannot be moved. Why cannot it cannot be moved now? Why? How is it fully defined? Now the wheels can't spin. Why is that? Okay, I fixed that and it broke everything. So now if I float it, it unbreaks everything. Oh, and now the wheels can move. Okay. Cool. Save all. Rebuild and save. Cockatoo sounds.
There we go.
Michael
It
Powell,
is.
welcome to the Fireman. Thank you, friend. Okay, and it's even still in the right place. That was stupid. Let's do it again. Okay.
Fucking Woody Woodpecker.
Where's the sanity? It's gone.
Sanity? What's that?
Parallel. Pow. All right. We have our brasses. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The first gift of Christmas!
It's a brass for you and me.
I need more caffeine. I will be right back.
More caffeine.
Entertain the people.
Entertain the people. People, are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Quick, Spinoto, say something about the TAM.
I know nothing.
God.
I have returned, and I've acquired Conk.
Conk.
Solid time to
Well
crash.
then.
No, cease, desist. Okay. So the box is very much offset the one way versus the other way. That makes sense. 5 by 11-ish is what we have. So we will insert a new part. Pow. And do I want to bother to make these separate parts that can come apart? Probably. All right, rename part. Class 25, con, rod, end. And we will sketch. Actually, we will edit that component, and then we will sketch on the surface that is the brass. Brass. Okay. I see Spinoto's here. You weren't here earlier. How are you doing, friend?
I'm doing all right. Just relaxing.
Good.
Watching Zuma take shape before our very eyes. It's wonderful.
Slowly, bit by bit.
Piece by piece.
Okay. 5 inches. And we will put a center line in it. And we will dimension the center line of that to... Oh, I cannot get an actual center of something there. There we go. Put it on center just like that. Greater than equal. Fucking.
Tell us how you really feel.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Give me the Beepus.
Beepus?
There we go. Midpoint of that. And that. Coincident. Thank you. Jesus titty Christ. Pick the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. All right. Logan Jones. Hey, Birdman. Congrats again on 100K sub. This month marks my 2-year anniversary as a Heritage Railway volunteer. Do the thing. Yes. You're getting a boiler ticket for one of your locos this week. It's all very exciting. That's excellent, my friend. That's awesome. And Matt Houston. Hey, hi. Theoretically speaking, which of the Railway series, Thomas and Friends locomotives, would you be willing to be an engineer/fireman on? Can I just say no?
Can we say no to all of the above?
If you're talking about the actual locomotive and not one with a face on it, whichever one of the big Pacifics is.
I was gonna say we've already been traumatized by the one with the face.
Not the face.
How's convincing Peaches to destroy it to get a cookie?
How to do some more of that. Okay, so there's a vague box. Fake box. Yeah, I mean, it's basically a box, and then I guess is it just a hollow box, and then the rod goes in? Because it just looks like it's just one big brick. I guess it'd have a slot out of it. And then we put the rod material in, and then it gets bolted in. I mean, ours can, with the floating brass, ours can just... Does it just sit on the brass? How do we do that? Oh, actually, we would make the brass... How would we do that? I guess it could be a press fit. We could shoulder the backside of the brass to accept the rod. I haven't thought about this. Joey the Cat, have I seen the short The Brave Locomotive? I have. It's awesome. Super well done. And I actually almost halfway want to do a reaction video to it. Because there's a lot of little neat cues in there that are fun. John Kissinger, anyone have opinions re Las Vegas Grand Prix on Saturday? I didn't watch it. I heard it happened. I couldn't believe it was already time because it felt like yesterday. I was at the one in freaking Austin in 2021, but I'm not enough of a Formula One person to know these things.
I believe we have one here, though.
We do.
You say that, but I prefer endurance racing. 24 hours of Le Mans every day.
I still find it fucking hilarious that we sent a fucking NASCAR to Le Mans, and it did half decent.
I didn't know that happened. Really?
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, if you see the picture of the Le Mans lineup from this year, and see how the NASCAR compares to literally every other car there, it's fucking hilarious. Spinoda, send him the pic.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. It's number one, it's gigantic, and then how it sounded compared to everything else. You heard these.
It sounded like muscle.
Yeah, you had these really highly strung 4 and 6 cylinder things, and then just NASCAR V8 thunder. It was great. Let me find a photo.
I'm bummed I didn't hear about this earlier. That's fucking hilarious.
A bunch of fucking lean European, perfectly engineered for speed and aerodynamics, and then the big fuck off.
In MOWVC text right about now. And it was truly hilarious watching something of its size move.
That is hilarious. Who did this? Why did this happen? I love this.
They just said, "Let's go. Let's bring a NASCAR to Le Mans."
Yeah, I think Penske or some. I think it was Penske.
I think
no, Spinoda, you need to send him the other picture from front on.
The one where they're going down the track and it just looks enormous.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think Penske went, "Hey, NASCAR, let's do this and be funny." And NASCAR was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, this is pretty funny.
That is hilarious. I love it.
And it did well. It out-qualified quite a few GT3 cars, which was just great. The thing was quick. Oh, Slight correction. It was Hendrick Motorsports who did it.
Hendricks. Okay.
Yeah, Hendrick
Cool.
Motorsports.
Still kind of like, hey, let's be funny. And NASCAR goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
and they had a Formula One driver in there. They had Jensen Button and all that stuff. It was. Yeah, they had a lineup of all stars. They had Jimmy Johnson, Mike Rockenfeller, who was a prior 24 Hours of Le Mans winner, if memory serves, and then Jensen Button, who's Formula One. Just so cool. It was one of the coolest things.
Yeah. Circling back to the Vegas question, race was good. The stuff leading up to the race, they definitely need to do some self-evaluation about that sort of thing. And I mean, race was good, but also it could be just a Baku situation where like the first and second races are good, and then a couple times they just get some stinkers. So we'll see.
All right, we are almost there, my friends.
Almost there.
It's taking shape. Let's go.
So how hard is it to mirror this on the other side and get it timed correctly?
I mean, it's already timed because the mate's already set.
Okay.
But I just have to insert the parts and redo the mates, which isn't too hard. But we now need to make another new part.
Oh no.
And rename it Class 25 Conrad. And then we'll basically just fucking sketch on that plane. Oh, no. Assembly context sketch. I inserted a new part. I would wish to edit it, you fucks. SolidWorks! Screams. All right. Sketch there, pal. And then we make a rectangle from there to there, pal. Pow. All right. Does that look too thick? Too tall? Yeah, it does look a little too tall. F1 made a lot of enemies due to Vegas, almost like me and Mark. Fuck you, SolidWorks! All right. I think if I just make that 3-inch, that'll be better. And then space that off at 1 inch. That'll space it out. Pow. And then that should have just worked .png. Yeah, cool.
Thanks, Todd Howard.
Okay, let's compare one more time. That looks much more reasonable. I've got a smidge of a fillet on him, or a chamfer or something. I'm not sure how to do a partial fillet. I guess I could sketch and then put a thing. Christopher Broad save. Yeah, I guess I should do that.
Might be recommended.
We'll do that, and we'll edit the component, and then I guess if I sketch on this, and I just do a line down the top, and dimension it based off of that, like maybe an inch away of each end. And now if I exit the sketch, now can I fill it just down that length? No.
Oh, Spinoto. I found the fucking image I was looking for, finally.
Oh. Let's see it.
This one.
Oh, that one.
Hold on, here's a better version of it.
It's just sitting there
Menacingly! Mark, if you look at these D-checks.
Be very, very quiet.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
It's just fucking...
Menacingly.
That is
Lord.
a shit post. SolidWorks, no, don't save Mark.
The
It'll be
rest
fine.
of the cars are the height of the NASCAR's hood.
That's a beautiful thing.
Freedom noises.
Indeed.
Freedom
Oh
noises.
god,
and
it's a Randolph. Hello.
Yes.
Well, hey.
Hello.
Gib K28.
Please?
Gib K28.
Be like
Gib
a
class
couple of
125
weeks
or...
to finish up killing off dynamics and thermodynamics.
Ew. Yeah. Fair.
We got to work
Thermo's
energy
not
for,
terrible. Dynamics is.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what we did today. We did some vapor cycles, and it was just like, hey, I understand this. Why do you use a turbine?
Efficiency.
Why? Except for S2 noises.
Well...
I see Montezuma's grown quite a bit.
Yep, we're working on it. Why is it only showing the setback on one of the four? Is it just going to work? No, it's not, because SolidWorks is stupid!
Wait,
it
can
is
you
SolidWorks.
mirror the fillet operation?
Might have to just do it 4 times. I might actually, I might be able to mirror the fill. I don't know. John Kissinger just posted a clip of on board of the G56 passing a hypercar in Faux Maritaville. Okay, sounds fun. Let's take a look. Give us Freebird. We want it.
Play Freebird. Oh god, that is so good to see.
That is so freaking funny. That is hilarious. Partial edge parameters. 4.
That put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then fillet parameters. Can I round the corners? That might do that. Kapow.
Full send.
you know, we'll just live with that, I guess, because that'll get the vibe just right. And then if we mirror... Oh, features to mirror. Okay. I need a plain... Or it's going to be faster to just do that same fillet 4 times over. Yeah. Partial edge parameters. 4. 4. Pout. And then another fillet. 4. 4.
Oh, hey. That's some cool news. Neat.
Pow. All right. And then rebuild it. Save all. Kapow. It's got a rod on it. And then if we unfix that boy, float it, and now it'll just move out of the things, and that's fine. And then we'll mate it in place. Oh boy. What in the fuck did you just do, SolidWorks? Rebuild, please. Okay.
This is a perfectly stable software with no issues whatsoever.
Perfectly stable.
Allegedly.
So they claim.
That's what the government wants you to believe.
That's not since the accident.
Okay. So now that can't move anywhere, and the connecting rod does the dance.
Yeah, connecting rod, doing the thing.
You like seeing that.
That's beautiful.
Okay, and now we attempt to... I'll show you.
No, it is quartered.
It is quartered.
It is quartered.
Yep.
God, I thought I was about to make the biggest fucking call out on you.
No, that back when the drivers were made and quartering was insured.
Yep. Well, it's done early. Okay, and so now we need to put... I guess I need to save the connecting rod. I need to open the part separately and then save it as new, save it as the connecting rod to my PC. And
you
now...
know, Mark, SolidWorks is making threats now, and I don't think you should stand for it.
I don't stand for it. Fuck you, SolidWorks. Home of challenge pissing. Matt Houston, perfectly stable as all things should be. That always brings up one of my favorite memes. Let's see. Can I find it? Or maybe it's one that I just have saved in my... Oh, it's saved in my pictures somewhere. Is it in my Google Photos? It probably isn't.
Trying to find?
There's a meme. Okay, I can't find it. It's the meme. Oh, there it is. Yes, it's saved in my Google Photos.
Oh no.
Being freaking adorable and being the most annoying creature known in existence. That's a picture of a silver-crested cockatoo.
Yes.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Swabian Simon, how's about playing guitar? Let me put this other connecting rod on, and then we could play a tune or two. I'm gonna want to eat some dinner here shortly, and I've got about 7,000,000,000 messages on my phone that I need to answer. But we could play a tune or two. But let me insert some components here. Okay, we want a one crank pin, a main crank pin, a Conrod Ed, Conrod brass, a Conrod. Just all of those. Okay. Pow. 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 All right. And then we need another Conrod end and another brass. So insert components. Conrod end and Conrod brass. Ka-tink. Ka-tink. There we go. All right. And now we need to just start mating. Okay. Let's see.
Ooh, not in public, Mark.
Oh.
spin that around the other way. Ka-tunk. And then do that and that. Shunk. And we've slurped that in there. And then that to that. And then we flip that around. Ka-tunk. Slanted stone, the split rail motif in Bitterroot Mine is a beauty. Well, thank you. Glad you enjoy it. Definitely heavily, probably influenced by that song. I don't know. I don't think of what I'm doing while I'm playing the guitar. I just play the guitar and then I realize I've stolen shit from people. Happens every time. I once wrote The Pretender by the Foo Fighters and I thought I was a genius. And then I heard The Pretender by the Foo Fighters and I went, fuck!
Well, I mean, you're a genius, but Dave Grohl was a genius before you.
It's true. Same riff. I honest to God hadn't heard that song before that either. Yeah. And so it was just like, I came up with it just uniquely. And no, Dave beat me to it. It's alright. Fucking Jack Black beat me to having an album named Rise of the Phoenix. Asshole. Mine's spelled differently. Alright, so let's double check and make sure that all that shit's making sense. Grabbing all these things, they're all in the right place. Cool. Okay, and now we will grab that and say connect to that, and then we spin it around the other way, and it goes there, ka-poof, and then that guy and that guy become a thing, ka-tunk, and then this guy and this guy go ka-tunk, and then so this one, we grab this, and then we put him here, kapow, and then we grab that, and grab that, kapow, and then that, and that, kapow, and then we go to that end of the rod goes in there, poof, spunk, and then we get to this, and then we'll put it there, and then go to pump, and then pow, bam. We got two sets of rods on this thing. Look at that. Look at that.
It's looking like a train. It's looking like a locomotive.
All right.
It does a rotate.
It does a rotate.
Beautiful. Save, please.
Save all. Save all to this PC. Rebuild and save. That is worthy of a picture right there. It was a slog to get those rods to work, because SolidWorks is a dildo! Screams. You love to see it. All right.
You love to see it.
We'll have to do some things here. Let me get these top chats, and then we'll think about playing the guitar. Let me boot up my guitar stuff, actually, while we're thinking about this. As the lights dim as I turn on my Marshall. It's fine. Okay. Drew Barker, congrats again on the 100K, and happy Thanksgiving, Mark. Here's some more tin to oil the fire at the Zuma. Thank you, my friend. Auto Seer, wouldn't the counterweights on the rear drivers be larger than the front? Also, does that ad light carol on the background say ES&D? No, it does not. The counterweights should be larger or heavier on the rear. They're not on the real engine. At least larger. Balancing is a strange thing. We're gonna do the math and figure that out at some point.
More lead.
Yeah, basically more lead. Make sure that all the rotational masses balance out at some point. So we will get there at one time or another. And then is the ad like Caro an ES&D one? No. It is an elusive, very elusive
GCNSJ.
Golden City and San Juan. GCNSJ. That is the
I know that place.
Second oldest tourist railroad in Colorado. It's the Colorado Railroad Museum.
I was gonna say we both work on it.
The Golden City and San Juan.
I hope that Ad Lake will make lanterns again. Their machine that helped stamp some of the parts broke. So they said that they want to do it again, but they haven't confirmed that they will. Because if they do, I absolutely will make some ES&D ones. All right, I've closed SolidWorks. I'm done with SolidWorks. Got time to play a guitar tune or two. So let me know. What do you guys want to do? We saved. It's saved. Don't worry. Everything's saved. What tunes do we want to play?
I'm gonna say 12-string like I usually do, so you may want to ask somebody else.
I mean, that's fair. 12 string's great.
12 string. 12 string.
Okay. Well, if we must, we can start there. Let me grab a guitar. I think last I checked, this guitar is in that tuning. Yep. All right. Get these strap locks off. Oh, I need to tighten that. Let me just insert a wrench real quick. Wrench, screwdriver, same difference. Tighten all the things. All right. Okay. Plug. Tunk. All right. Kapow. That's very not in tune.
Tuning? What's that?
Don't worry.
SolidWorks, thank God I don't have to deal with anime anymore. Fuck you! We'll see you next week, asshole.
You also had a couple other super chats.
Oh, I did miss those while I was tuning. Somebody was an engineer for 3 months. Their name disappeared. Father Heat, blessed be the economy breakers. Happy Turkey Day. Thank you. And then one from Midland 1072 Productions. What?
Oh.
Man, Heist reaches 100K and the official Grand Trunk Western YouTube channel reaches 500 subscribers. What a time to be alive.
Grand Trunk.
And here we see the Grand Trunk.
Grand.
The Swabian Simon may be some of the end of the line in the electric and open C. It's an open, is it an open C? It might be. I can do that. Highball, a song, a real song, Roundhouse Blues. Okay, we got, people want to hear some Railroads Online stuff. Formerly Railroads Online stuff. Let's start with 12 string and then we'll go from there. Something like that.
A little like that.
I keep seeing David Warner wanting to know how fast I've gone in a locomotive, and unfortunately the answer is very disappointing. While firing, we did 24 mile an hour on the C&T with 20. But the fastest I've run is 18. So. Fleetwood Mac the Chain. I actually don't know how to play that one. I don't know how to play that one. I don't know. Sokatano, please try to guess what instrument you play. Clarinet. Just guessing.
The kazoo.
The kazoo. The Squidward meme. Let's see.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Two Penny Studios play at Doomsgate by Mick Gordon. Don't know it. Highball, a real song, Roundhouse Blues. Got all the ones that I don't remember how to play off the top of my head. End of the Line in Electric and Open Sea. We could do an electric version of End of the Line. But I'll do that. I'll do that last.
That would be a good one to end on.
Yeah. Let's see. Striker, I was going to take an opportunity to see if you could play Iron Horse by Christie. If you can't, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know it. I don't know how to play any Fleetwood Mac songs. Actually, Corey Gibson, unfortunately. Which is hilarious. I know the riff from the end of The Chain, but I don't know the whole song. Which one of those three that were super chatted could I play? Highball Through the Yard, A Song, A Real Song, or Roundhouse Blues? Probably have the best chance of doing Highball Through the Yard, which is not.
We need Highball Through the Yard.
Which is not an electric thing. Let me go get my dobro. Be right back. Woo!
Wait, we have to entertain the people. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Quick, do a jig.
Sea shanties.
Easy for you to say, fucking.
All right.
Leprechaun.
You came back just in time.
But in fact, he's just a leper, and his arms and legs are gone.
So mean.
This is not in the right tuning for Highball Through the Yard.
Uh-oh.
Let me go find the track. Let's see. Molten House was curious if you knew anything about the Eagles. I know most of Hotel California. And I know some other riffs, but I don't know whole songs. Sokatano, French horn. Oh, cool. Let's see. Where is Highball? Corey Gibson, Crazy Train. I know a fair bit of Crazy Train, actually. There we go. All right. We could do that. I'm going to have to crank the gain up for this, though. And then I have to talk really quietly. Oh, that's way too farty.
That's very loud.
Alright, that's probably close enough. See if I remember how to play it. me how to play the song. Yeah, I didn't remember how to fucking play that shit. Christ. That was one of the ones where I wrote that song, quote unquote, and by wrote that song, the mic was turned on and I played it once, and then I shipped it. Like there was no structure, there was no plan. I don't remember that riff. Yep, vaguely remember that. I keep seeing people winning Freebird. We've played Freebird like 3 or 4 times on this channel, and my wrist is not up for it today. Another time, perhaps.
Another time.
I think.
All right, Northwest Passage. Let's go.
All for
just one time. I
will take the Northwest Passage
to find the hand of Franklin reaching
for the woods.
You fuckers.
Tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
See, I can't go that low. That's my problem.
Skill issue. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, it'll be a skill issue if I just don't show up on Thursday. But
Ooh, that would be. You would miss out on Dynamics, though.
I would. Ooh. Son of a bitch, I mean.
I thought so.
Well, now.
I also have
somewhat convincing
secret project for you to assist with.
Oh. Does this have anything to do with the thing in your lawn, or?
Slightly, yeah.
Cool. Calling it now, I'm getting handed a can of fucking Bondo.
No, it's all bondoed.
Okay.
The thing in your lawn needs some friends.
I mean, you gotta convince the wife of it first.
Alright. Electric end of the line. I've never done this before. Clean with some reverb. I mean, I've got the amp stacked up a little too. I've got a lot of reverb on right now, actually. But we can clean it up a little bit. Oh, and I had Malcolm Young guitar settings on. That's funny.